Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Greenfield's Finest Podcast. I'm your host, Michael Z-Bird-Zidell. With me, as always, the boys are in the building. I got Dr. Schulz, I got Rosado, I got my main man, my co-host, Moneyline Welsh.
What's going on?
All right, everybody. Everybody did a great job last week with the YouTube, hitting the like button and then leaving a comment. Dude, we got major traction from that. Let's keep it going. Let's keep that train rolling.
Don't tell them, Matt. They're going to think they're off the hook this week.
No, don't.
No.
Yeah, we got to do better. This is gonna be our last week.
It works better when you fucking yell at them.
Yeah.
Obviously.
But last week, there was a lot of likes. There could be more, but let's keep it fucking going. Sorry for the effing.
Yeah, we just got hit up that we got to watch the F-bombs, so we're going to do our best here.
We just dropped 7.
Yeah, 14 F-bombs in the intro. First weekend, no football. Jesus.
How close is Western Psych to my house? I was like, dude, I don't even want to live anymore.
I woke up, and, I forgot there wasn't any, and it was Sunday, and I was like, what the fuck am I going to do? Golf. Golf's great, but, it's not football.
That's a big come down
Sunday
from
football, your day's planned out from 1 until you fall asleep, pretty much.
Yeah.
At our old age, I usually don't make it through the night game.
No.
You know what I mean? But I make it to halftime,
Yeah.
wake up in the morning, see how much money I lost, and get it back on Monday. But, yeah, it sucked just waking up, just knowing, I don't even know what I did.
I watched. I know what I did. I'll get to that in a second. But for the most part, I watched a ton of YouTube clips about football. Who's doing this, who's doing that.
Dudes just throwing, sweet passes.
Yeah.
Oh, man, look at that catch.
Yeah. I was watching the Madden live stream because they had, a Madden championship. I'm like, yeah, I could get into this.
I heard some of the shit talking from that I was watching Twitter, dude, and the shit talking that goes on in that the Madden championship's hilarious.
Dude, the winners get, that's big money.
Yeah.
What is it?
I think it's $1 million.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I literally just liked a clip that I seen from that, and it was just some dude, he sounded like he was 14 years old talking
Yeah,
to some dude
I saw the same clip.
Some dude that he was talking to a 40-year-old. I was just gonna smack his mom's ass cheeks over and over again. He's like, man, you're old as hell. You're 28. He's like, I'm just gonna fuck with your mom's ass cheeks for the rest of this fucking game. I'm beating your ass. I'm just gonna fuck with her ass cheeks. Man, this is brutal. And the score was 42-8.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, say your fucking Wi-Fi's done. Get off here.
Yeah.
There's been so many times that I disconnected from people oh, dude, I don't know what happened. You know what I mean? I throw one interception at the beginning of the game, fuck this. I don't need this. I can beat on the computer and feel good about myself instead of losing to a fucking 12-year-old and I want to kill myself.
Z-Bird was a big shit talker when the video games.
I was.
Back in the day. He'd get up and start dancing. You'd be at my house.
Oh, that was the worst.
Oh, now you got to leave.
Yeah, fire the controller off him. Yeah, now you're walking home.
Yeah.
It was all about, you got to leave. I'm like, come on, man. I'm going to eat it.
If he's
I thought you were letting me sleep over, man.
Yeah. Be a little more humble.
All right, let's just watch a movie then, dude. Because Z-Bird would just master these games and just beat my ass in my own house. I'm like, I can't have it.
Yeah, it was the worst. You play one of the Nordos, you'd have to fight them afterwards if you beat them. Pretty much in anything.
Yeah.
Any sports, fucking video games, anything. I'm going to win, but, now I got to fight Carlo Andino. Fantastic.
Yeah, I just throw an interception at the end. I throw the game. This ain't worth it. All 4 of them are here.
Yeah, that's and then you'd be looking for your game when you're ready to leave, and all of a sudden it would say Stutch across it.
That's it. Dude, that's for our listeners out there. If you're listening, our buddies at Denordos, if you would leave a video game over there for more than, let's say, a 4-hour period, the oldest brother, Stutch, would write his name on the video game. So he'd go to take it. He'd be like, no, this is mine. Look, it says Denordo on the back.
I'm like, if you had this game, Stutch, why did I bring it up? Like, I don't know. Yeah, and he would just it says Stutch. And it does say Stutch.
Yeah.
You got me there.
There's 4 of them and 1 of you.
Yep.
They got a new video game.
Yeah, let me know when you're sick of it. Friday Beers hit us up looking for some content.
That was freaking awesome. The dudes hit us up. They're like, do you guys have any pictures? I went
wait. Friday Beers Pit.
Beers Pit.
Yeah, Friday Beers Pit.
But they're an affiliate, but they roll strong. They're 20,000 deep on Instagram.
Yeah, that's
so
way better than our 900th.
Yeah, so I was like, I don't have any. I knew Moneyline was going to come through, and boy, did he ever.
Yeah, Z-Bird hit me up. He's like, do you go to any party pics? And I'm like, there's vaults of shit. And Marcus literally has an album just dedicated to me. And I sent him a few. I was like, dude, a few You know what I mean? Like PG-13 ones. I couldn't, like, the other ones in the archives really can't let fly on the internet. But a couple shirtless ones, you know what I mean?
The moo.
Yeah, me drinking beer out of Moo's titties. And what you say, the dude was like, Jesus Christ.
Oh, the dude loved it. I was like, yeah. I was like, back in the day, I was like, dude used to get loose. I was like, I had a couple bracelets from rehab with my mugshot on it, but like, I'm like, dude, I don't have any party pics. You know what I mean? I wish I did. Me laying in a gutter somewhere out on Liberty Avenue. You know?
Sunday Jack's not that far retired. You're only out of the game, what, a couple years?
Yeah.
We used to go real hard.
Yeah, probably like a year and a half. So, no. I mean, I could still do it if I need
If I have
to.
to, yeah.
I'd rather not, to
Right.
be honest with you.
Maybe twice a year you got it in you.
Yeah, like I think I did 2 Sundays this football season, and that was more than enough. I mean, I die for 2 days.
Yeah.
It's literally like, okay, you're gonna go have fun. Maybe I don't even know if you're calling it fun. Just blacking out.
Yeah, when you don't remember.
Yeah,
it
it's
half
fun.
of it.
Blacking out
It's fun
and
for like
finding
the
out.
first 2 hours. Is
Sure,
fun.
and then you like you wake up and everybody's mad at you.
I had a similar event this week. I had a good old fashioned family wedding, and we went to a cigar bar. After that, I don't remember much. I remember smoking a cigar and waking up with a sore throat and nobody talking to me for the first hour.
When you just gotta wake up and go on the apology tour.
Yeah.
The worst is when so many people are mad at you, you can't even like get out of somebody like who you need to apologize to. You know, no one's replying. And sometimes it's absolutely nothing, and other times because they're hungover too.
Yeah.
And other times it's like, oh, okay, yep. Well, I'm good. This is a phone call.
The worst feeling the worst feeling in the world would be when you wake up and you have 37 text messages and 15 missed calls. I'm like, oh my God.
It's the best feeling ever when you realize it's nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah. But like before you start clicking on shit, you're like,
oh, fuck.
what the fuck is this? Is there going to be a police officer at my door in 15 minutes?
Yeah.
Are they telling me to get out?
Yeah. Like, this is a lot. So, yeah.
So my car is home. Oh, shit.
Right.
Oh, man, yeah, I don't miss those days at all. Those hangovers, they're fucking brutal, man. They're at least 2 days, and anxiety, and add another 2 days.
The
on,
anxiety's the rough
and
part.
then you get to the, you get to Thursday, Friday, you dust it off, but like, just not worth it anymore, man.
I mean, I just remember how many times in our lives have we said, I know me personally, like, I'm never drinking again. Only, you know what I mean? Like, making that prayer up to heaven. Like, I swear to God, this is the last time, God. I'm never drinking or doing drugs again. And then my phone would ring and someone would be like, hey, I just got an income tax return. I'm like, well, one more time won't kill anyone.
Well, yeah, that's a sign from God saying, like, you ain't done yet.
You ain't done.
Go have a day.
Your bottoms once you stop digging. Like they say in the program.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man. Did you see the Rams Super Bowl parade?
If you want to call it that.
Yeah. Stafford had a fucking blast.
Yeah.
Stafford's the best.
Yeah, and I actually remember we were pretty hard on his wife a couple weeks ago. I listened to a podcast that she was on, not her podcast, but a podcast she was on. She was pretty cool. It was surprising, yeah.
So
Seemed like she was just a party girl in college. He was wrecking a bunch of chicks.
what they call him, Frat Stafford.
Frat Stafford. And she was like, yeah, I wanted to date him. He wouldn't date me for like obvious reasons. Yeah. The dude was the starting quarterback at Georgia. He was tearing it down.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, they got a bunch of kids now and shit. But yeah, she seemed all right. That the turnout was, I mean, LA, there's too much shit to do. It's too nice. People don't give. Everybody out there, not everybody. I hate when people just generalize cities. A lot of people out there think they're a star already, so they're on their own fucking stupid shit. Them walking the beach think to get fucking 300 likes that day. It's more important than the Super Bowl. But it is what it is. Aaron Donald going Skins, good for him. Taking a page out of my book.
Yeah, he was. I mean, my man is fucking shredded.
Yeah, he's
Weirdly shredded.
For how a big guy like that to be that shredded just isn't fair.
I remember we were at Have a Nice Day Cafe back in the day, and I was doing some freak dancing. Like you did at Have a Nice Day Cafe. Have a Nice Day. Me saying Have a Nice Day Cafe is like dating.
I was just gonna say dated the
because like
shit out of
it was old. It was
when we were young.
It was old when we were young.
How long ago you think?
Oh man, I don't know.
18 years.
Yeah, easy. At least, literally at least. But I was doing some freak dancing, getting that grind on like I did, and I just feel like a wet man like on my face, and it was Joey Porter just skins, just like literally just rubbing his titties on my head. But he was also freak dancing. I was like, Oh,
He's
hey,
freak
hey,
dancing you.
he wasn't freak dancing me. He was caught up in his own freak dance that we crossed, and he was so much like bigger than me at the time. I don't know if I was hunched because of the freak dance, and I like to get low, but I just had like porter titties on my head, and I was like,
Wet ones.
"What do I do in this situation?" I just gave him like an awkward thumbs up, and I just went back to my freak dancing.
That's a pretty good story.
Yeah, I mean, but then that chick falling off the stage at the Rams parade and breaking her spine.
I can't
What
believe
an idiot!
Uh,
What a fucking idiot!
the fucked up. I mean, and the jive part about that is, dude, how bad did we analyze people's reactions? Like Stafford got like. People were like brutal to him, like he didn't do enough, or he laughed, or
He was blacked out.
Dude,
he didn't know what was
feeling
going.
great.
He was
Yeah.
literally
Right.
This chick
chugging.
just fell off the stage. He just turned around to his girl like, handle it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you're here, like literally handle it.
Yeah,
This is
is
something.
my day.
Yeah,
Right.
this falls under your job.
Right.
They shamed him into paying for it.
Yeah, I know. He paid. They're picking up the fucking bills. The best thing, the hospital bills. The best thing about that was like, oh my god, I hope she's okay. I hope she's okay on Twitter. And then she finally retweeted like, actually, I broke my spine.
Put some duct tape on it. You'll be fine, sweetheart.
Like, yeah, his reaction was the perfect blacked out reaction. You're like, oh, I'm not dealing with that. Took a sip of water and just walked away. What
Yeah.
else are you gonna do?
Right,
Call
he's not a
911.
doctor.
And then the video cut out. He could have went down there and helped her. I'm sure he didn't. Yeah, but like he was just getting crushed.
What
on.
happened to that girl that fell off this 20-foot stage? What are you doing so close to the
What are you
edge?
standing on the edge for, you idiot?
Yeah.
Get away from the edge of the
She's the
fucking
drunk
stage.
one.
Yeah, she was probably, I don't know,
Yeah.
yeah, maybe. It's a party.
She
Right.
seen Aaron Donald with her shirt off. She started
She
to want
fainted.
break dance. Yeah, she got moist, dripped under her feet, and she slipped.
Everybody falls. You're responsible for your own falls.
Yeah, there was no pushing involved.
No, none at all. Rams hired Brian Flores to be
The
the.
Steelers.
Oh, yep, that's who plays here.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh Steelers hire Brian Flores
I
to
like it.
be the assistant
Linebackers
defensive head
coach.
coach and then the linebackers head coach.
Yeah.
That's a good hire. Him and Minka hate each other, don't they?
They had beef.
Yeah, I
Definitely.
forgot about that.
Yeah,
That's why he wanted out of there because
Because of him,
he
right?
couldn't find like the right position for Minka. Minka felt like he was out of position.
Yeah.
So he got out of there like his first year as head coach in Miami, right? Is that
Who,
when we got?
Minka?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's gonna be awkward.
Well, yeah, I'm sure, but to be honest, I'm almost 100% sure that they had a talk with Minka first, like, hey, is this going to be cool? And talk to Brian Flores, like you got, and Minka's probably like, it's
I
my
don't think
fourth.
they did.
I don't think it did either. I think you think the players have. They don't make decisions like that. I don't think. I think.
You're probably right. Yeah.
They don't give a fuck. Like, listen, we're paying you $1 million to play this position.
Yeah.
This is who we're bringing in. You deal with it.
Well, he's not going to, I guess if
I'm
he's
sure
gonna-
they're gonna meet and everything, but like I don't see. Dude, they barely like fucking consult like franchise quarterbacks with shit, let alone
Yeah.
a fucking safety.
Right. A safety that's got like a year left on his deal.
Right.
But I think it's a good pickup, though.
Yeah, it's not
I
gonna
like
it's
him.
not gonna hurt.
He's a
It's
good
gonna help,
coach.
Yeah.
for sure.
That defensive, them linebackers could use a little bit of
Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna be able to do anything with those fucking bums. but-
maybe.
De-
We'll see
Dev-
how good a coach he
Yeah,
is.
turn Devin Bush around, dude. I got a bunch of his
I mean, if you
cards.
can turn Spillane into an all-pro, that's all I care about.
Don't fuck with. Shut up. Don't start with me about Spillane. Man, was I right about old Spillane?
He'll be all over on coverage this year, like white on rice.
Oh man, he's too white. Tom Brady is going to unretire and play for the 49ers, allegedly.
Allegedly is the key word.
I don't want to break the news yet because we're not the best when it comes to the breaking news business. We have a pretty bad track record. I think we were we were
0-4.
3 or 4 for about a month. We thought we were breaking news, and it was just wrong.
I mean,
Yeah.
we were
Every
breaking
time.
news. It was
Yeah,
just
just incorrect.
Yeah,
We had Beckham at the on the Packers.
Yeah,
We had him at like two wrong teams.
The same guy who I heard the 49ers from was the same guy that I got wrong information from about Odell Beckham. So,
Oh.
but I mean, it does. In all honesty, that one makes sense.
it does make a little bit of sense. But the only thing that doesn't make sense to me, Brady was just on a year-to-year contract with Tampa Bay, right? He didn't have like a 2 or 3 year deal. So why not just like say you're not coming back to Tampa Bay? Why go through the whole like thanking everybody? And maybe that's why he didn't thank the Patriots at first because he didn't want to get into all of it.
Yeah.
But that's going to be awkward when if
Yeah.
he goes back and has to like.
But if you just
I mean, it's been done before. Brett Favre did it 9,000 times.
right, but if you just leave, they have to get some compensation for you. Am I right?
Well, no,
The team that you're leaving from.
but I don't think he's
If
under
he had-
contract.
Did he
Right.
have a year?
I don't think he did. I think he was like
okay.
LeBron
I think he had a
and
2-year deal,
Oh,
and
did
it
he?
was
and it was over.
Okay.
As
I mean,
of
if
February.
the Niners come up like, dude, we'll give you 50 million a year, which is where quarterbacks are at right now.
Yeah.
Like Ty N for 2 years.
I mean, if he
That's
goes,
hard money to pass up.
the Niners win the Super or going to the Super Bowl if Tom Brady's their quarterback.
Imagine being that dude Trey Lance. You just watch Jimmy G. They're on TV saying he's our guy, and then they're like, "Wait 1 minute, you're not our guy. Here comes Tom Brady."
If if touchdown Tommy comes in for a year, I'm not that mad if I'm Trey Lance.
Right.
Because like you
ready.
get a year under Brady. But if old touchdown Tommy wants to hang around to 3 years or some crazy shit like that,
He's pretty freaking old, man.
he is. But
He had one of the best statistical seasons of his career.
that's what I mean. He
Of
should have won the
anyone's
MVP.
career.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see.
I hope he does go there. To be honest, that'd be fucking.
Debo Samuel, dude, that'd be unstoppable.
Had to go axe throwing with the Quigleys this weekend. Old Friday night. There was probably, I don't know, 15 to 16 Quigleys. A lot of Quigleys. Yeah.
One of yours?
Yeah. We did old Lumberjacks as Millville. And everybody expects me to be good at axe throwing. Breaking news. I'm not.
They think you just stay there all day and just throw axes.
Yeah. They're like, what do you, like, they're like, man, I thought, like, and I'm like, one, I'm on the moon right now. I'm so high, it's insane. Two, I haven't done this in literally years. You know what I mean? It's like I go there to work and I just don't do it.
You don't
know
practice.
what I mean? I never practice. So I lost and it was embarrassing. I got to the championship, lost in the championship. I'm not going to blame my own spot, but I had like a faulty board. You know what I mean? So
It's all chewed up.
Do you think the
it
Quigley
wasn't chewed up enough. That was the problem.
Ah.
I think there was a knot, and I think I hit the knot a couple times.
because your position at the axe throwing placing, like they probably have it in their head that you're the man there. Do you think they were like hyping it up after they beat you? Like, dude, we took down Jack and he owns it.
Our one cousin definitely was.
Was he
Yeah.
basking in his glory?
But like rightfully so. You know, if
Yeah.
I went there and like I was like, oh, I got to play the owner.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'd be like, this isn't even fair. You shouldn't be playing.
And then you beat him.
Then I'm just high and loose. Pretty bad.
Did you?
Yeah. I mean, her brother works there, so like he won the whole thing. But so he throws every day. He's there every day. He's throwing every day. So I was like, I'm gonna lose to him. That's not bad because this dude's playing every day. I just lost to a random cousin that's never did it before.
That damn knot.
Wasn't a great look for me. And then Saturday we had a double christening with the Welshes. My niece, my two nephews, brand new nephews, christening at Old St. Therese. Had to meet with the big old family get together.
Were you a godfather in any of those?
Sure wasn't.
What?
Sure wasn't.
You got a bad standing in the church or something? What's going on?
I don't. I mean, I am a godfather. I have two godchildren. 3 godchildren. I have 3. So it's like, dude, like I'm the godfather. Like this.
Are you to Joey's first?
Joe's first, so
All right.
that gets Joe off.
Okay,
Right.
yeah.
Not Molly.
Passed
Yeah.
over. You've been passed
I
over
got
like
picked.
Fredo.
I got passed over. Jared, her husband, has a brother.
No.
That makes sense. That being said, he couldn't make it. They live down in Texas, so I had to stand in. So I was just like, hey, you're good enough to stand here, hold the candle. Not good enough
We're
to
just
actually
gonna-
get the nod.
We're going to Photoshop
Yeah,
his
right.
face on your body in all the pictures.
Yeah, I wasn't even like in the pictures.
That's a
really.
bad first day to
They
be
like
the
noticed
godfather.
that. If you go through the pictures that were put up this week, I'm not really in them. There's one because I was awkward to the side because no one knew what to do with me because I was the stand-in godparent. So like I literally made one picture. My whole family's in there, and I'm like, I don't know. I feel like I'm a poser if I get up there because I'm not the real godparent. So I stuck to the side, and what are you gonna do? It just I don't know.
Must have been rough on Molly growing up.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I mean, she turned out all right.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, you did a good job.
Yeah.
That's what I said. The first day as godfather, that dude couldn't come up from Texas. What's going on?
I mean, that's a trek.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was there, John. I get it. Like, I mean, I showed up.
Did you shit on him a little bit? Like, hey, I'm here.
Nah, I let it slide. I figured I'd just get him here.
I mean,
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Really,
Where it counts.
Yeah, where I really express my feelings. I just push everything down everywhere else.
Just save it for
Tell
the
the
cat.
nephew like 10 years from now, like I was there for you.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of godparent he is. He didn't even show up.
Yeah, and in 10 years, like, hey, if you were my god kid, that'd be $300, but now it's a 50.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Exactly.
you tell me what happened.
Yeah, your uncle in Texas couldn't send a card. It's too far.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that was good. My grandma called me fat. So
Oh,
That's
it's a
always
good way to
fun.
make you lose weight, though.
yeah, but the problem is usually like when I get called fat, I know I'm fat. I was feeling pretty good about myself that day. I was feeling a little lean. I went to the gym earlier, and then she was like, "Oh, you're filling out nice," and I was like, Here we
Filling
go.
out nice.
Yeah.
I'm not 15,
Yeah.
Grandma.
And I was like, "Are you calling me fat?" And she was like, "Well, a little bit." And I'm like,
Oh, man.
Good
that's
to see you, ma'am. Glad you made it through that COVID.
That's,
Glad you made it through that COVID."
that's like when my mom Duke said to me, she was like, "You're going bald." I should have been like, "Bitch, so are you."
And then, like, my name's posted up next to the cookie tray, and like, dude, it was Oakmont Bakery, so I'm trying to get like a couple fucking cooks.
She's judging.
I go to grab it, and she's like, "Ooh, I wouldn't," and I'm like, "Dude, it's
Oh,
fucking Sunday."
she's all over
This-
you.
dude. Irish grandmas don't play, man. I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude. I was like, I was feeling okay.
Not
Now-
anymore.
Yeah, now I'm going to some weird fucking workout class in the strip district tomorrow morning. So
Really?
stay tuned for that. I'm sure there's gonna be a ton of content.
That sounds
What kind
awful.
of, what is this?
You go
involved?
spinning.
It's not spinning. It's like a hit class where you do the ropes.
Oh.
And you fucking box and you fucking do all that. I'm pretty much doing it for content and
Yeah,
not be fat.
I love it.
And
I
not
love
be
it.
fat.
It was just so rude. Like she's like, "Oh, you're feeling out nice." I was, "Are you saying that because I've been lifting lately and I'm putting some muscle on?"
Yeah.
And then she just like patted my stomach where like my scars are and I'm pretty much deformed from. I was like, "Well, yeah. Remember when I like lost half my colon last year? You old bag."
That hurts, dude.
Yeah, it does. It's just like she ruined my day.
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
Then I just ate my feelings.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do.
Went
man.
home, smoked some weed, and I was fucking Kit Kats and Reese's, Diet Cokes. I'll show you, fat lady. How about that?
You want to see fat?
Jack Welch, best golf handicapper in the tri-state area, that's for sure.
I actually read an article about that.
You hit another one?
Morikawa came in second. Brutal. But I mean, dude, I'm right there. I'm seeing the board when it comes to the golf.
So did you win money on it?
Did not. No, that's the problem. I'm not a top 5 guy. You can put
Yeah,
those top 5, but I want it all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I should start betting top 5s, but I don't. I want them all. Phil Mickelson is in hot water. Rory destroyed him after Riviera.
Yeah,
on
they're probably not
Sunday.
going to be friends anymore.
Yeah, KPMG, that fucking sponsor that I think it's like a hotel. You know what that is?
Not really.
No, I think I
It
remember
was
like
a cool logo, but
yeah, it's Phil's been rocking KPMG
Yeah, forever.
and they just dropped him today. So Phil, like, it sounds like Phil was like the middleman that brokered this deal with the Saudis, and like he was just, I think he was gonna get a little extra on the back end, and everything just fell apart, and then Rory called him like selfish,
stupid.
a bunch of different mean adjectives.
What deal with the golf league?
The golf league, yeah. So
Okay.
like, Phil Mickelson was like pretty much he was leading the way when the PGA, leading the way for the Saudi league for everybody to leave the PGA, and everybody just jumped. Even like the couple dudes that were rumored, like Dustin to go. There was like some older guys to go, but DeChambeau was supposed
Bryson,
to go,
yeah.
and like they just
backed out.
Oh yeah, I mean you're a month away from the Masters. You don't want to start fucking. I mean the Masters isn't a PGA event, but like they're all gonna get in. If that would have start really coming to fruition, they all would have gotten in bed together and been fighting back. So the funny thing is Phil's the fucking champion of the PGA Championship. Like he won the PGA last year.
So he has to play.
Yeah, unless they like.
I don't think they're going to do anything. They'll keep him there, dude. But like, yeah, like
he burned some.
He was
bridges,
basically trying to like get all the stars to go to the Saudi league.
That's what I
and the
was
Saudis
yeah.
will throw like insane amount of money
Why
at
do
these
they-
golfers.
Now maybe I might be naive to this. Why? When did they get involved with like trying to make this major golf league?
I think they're just trying to like do anything, and they saw like the PGA was maybe the weakest, like American
Okay.
Sports Attack, and they start there. But it definitely didn't work
It's
out.
individual.
Because like they were, Rory was saying like I didn't like. They all were pretty much saying like we just didn't like where the money was coming from. So it was pretty great. It was pretty grimy, I think. But pretty interesting.
Well, Phil even said something that like the one where he said he got like taken out of context. he was like, I mean, they're crazy. He was like, basically, like, they're crazy MFers over there. They kill people for being gay. But, like, I need some leverage against the PGA. Like, he wants the PGA to, like, change some of their rules.
Yeah, that ain't it, Phil.
That, yeah.
yeah, you might have overshot.
And
there.
I think he thought he definitely had.
Dude, it's Phil Mickelson. His ego is fucking insane. So he thinks he could do anything.
It's about to get cracked.
Oh,
right
it's
now.
cracked.
Oh, he's coming back to earth for sure.
He needed it. I go back and forth on Phil, but yeah, this is good for the PGA. I don't want to deal with 2 golf leagues. I don't have time for that. What am I? It's gonna be 7 a.m. on a Tuesday, and I'm gonna be fucking
right.
I don't want to see them split like the good golfers. I want to see like the most people together.
So do you think it's still going to take off?
No,
I think it's
dead
dead.
in the water. Yeah,
Okay.
Quotes from Rory McIlroy.
It's
dead in the water. Z-Bird had a big day with Dave Schuster.
Oh, dude.
New video out.
New video out. More Schuster content coming every week. We're just going to be hitting you with it. He's the new star on the rise.
Schuster's the guy in the video with he's the crossbow guy.
Yeah, he's the crossbow guy, and recently he was the one guy giving relationship advice. His key to that was make sure you lick ass. And like, so,
very, very brand for Greenfield. On brand for Greenfield.
Yeah, and it was very, very descriptive. I'm like leaving some of it out. Like he got really into it. Like,
do you have to edit a lot of that?
Yeah, there was some editing done because he started saying shit that I'm like, Schuster, that's just disgusting. It shouldn't be that, Keller. You know what I mean?
I think I seen the uncut video.
Yeah, you got the unedited version when I was like, but anyway, so Schuster's been like, we made that one video with him. It was internet gold. We got 10,000 views. He wanted to make more, so I'm like, dude, hit me up whenever you're ready. So sure enough, by 11 o'clock Sunday, he got quite a few beers in him already. He's like, all right, babe, me time to come over, shoot a couple videos.
He asked for any money?
No, I said the checks are coming. He's like, dude, how many scoots we getting for this? So I was like, listen, like it don't work like that exactly. He's like, I thought you got like, money for views. My sister said like you get rich off that. I'm like, cuz it look like I'm rich off YouTube. Yeah. Like if you keep doing this every week and you catch a following, like we'll help you. Like you'll make money. But like this is your second video. Like let's just keep it going for a month or two. He's like, all right, babe. He's like, I ain't trying to drive for FedEx no more. I'm like, all right.
I get it, buddy. We've been doing a podcast for a year and a half.
2
years.
Yeah.
We've been doing this for 2 years?
More than 2 years.
More than 2 years.
Where the fuck have I been?
Here.
With us every Tuesday.
We're making grind, but Schuster, yeah, he's going to be our guy during the week. We're going to be doing a lot of live contact with Schuster, so there's more to come. If you liked it, just keep your eyes peeled. There's a lot more to come.
NBA AllStar Weekend in Cleveland. How much of that did you guys watch?
I didn't.
Literally, like, not even. I didn't
Not
catch
one
like,
shot.
any of it. I heard the dunk contest was unwatchable.
Who won that? Do you
I
know?
have no idea. And then I literally like I seen it on the internet and like on Twitter, and I didn't even switch over to it because I was just reading how bad it was. I was like, I'm not even fuck it.
What a shame. We were kids. That was a major deal.
was
The dog contest was crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It's good times. Not anymore.
I heard the game was okay. Chris Paul like fractured his thumb, so
Yeah, I did see that. I think Steph Curry scored a fuck ton of points, 50 points or something like that. LeBron said there was 3 Cavs in the All-Star game in Cleveland. 2 other dudes made it, and he counted himself as a Cav. Like, dude, you are unfucking believable. Just how do you know how crazy that is? You're a Laker. Yeah. You were just talking about having a parade that you won 2 years ago as a Laker. And now you're saying you're a Cav because you're in Cleveland. Like, dude, you're not a Cav. You haven't been a Cav in years. What are you talking about, you crazy fucker?
Yeah,
Why doesn't anybody say anything to him? Like, you were you're nuts, bro. Get the fuck out of here, you goofy fuck. You're a fucking Laker. Not everything is about you, you fucking weirdo.
That's the thing. He's a narcissist. Everything he thinks is about him, you know?
Right. And if he was in
I think part of me just thinks he might just be a dummy.
I think he's an idiot.
I think he's dumb.
For sure. He's been on the same page of that fucking book every time I see a picture with him.
Yeah, like the fucking Godfather fucking book, page 1 every fucking time. What a fucking weirdo.
Like, dude, just because you put glasses on.
So when LeBron has a notorious picture of like him like reading books, and it's a lot of the time it's the Godfather book. He says he reads it all the time, but every time he poses for a picture, he's on page 1.
Yeah.
So it's not like
just starting over again, guys.
Yeah, like what do you? you're trying to convince people you read, LeBron. You don't, cuz.
Like,
It's
open
all
to the
right.
middle of the fucking
I
book.
tried-
next
Neither do I.
picture.
I tried to read a book. I couldn't finish it.
Yeah.
It was a good book.
Does he put the glasses on and everything to make it
Yeah,
look
oh,
legit?
dude,
Well, that's the thing. He puts on glasses and has like elbow pads on his jacket, and he thinks he's
Right.
smart now. Like,
Yeah, the whole-
you're not Mr. Belvedere.
It'll
dude.
be
What are
like
you
him
talking
on a weight bench, just like cracking open The Godfather.
about? Yeah, right. Yeah. Like, I'm
But,
about to get my read on.
He
Like,
said he's
no.
about to play with Bronny when Bronny in like what 3 years?
Yeah, so he said LeBron said his last year will be Bronny's first year. So wherever Bronny goes, LeBron will do his best to make sure it happens that they play together. So Bronny could probably get in the league in 3 years, I think.
That's what they said today. 3
Yeah.
years.
He's a sophomore, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he got to go to college for a year. I don't know how many years he's going to end up playing in college. I don't know. Is Bronny is he a lottery pick?
I don't know. He's like the number one. He's like they said the 34 overall prospect in high school right now.
I mean, that's pretty good for a sophomore.
It's good.
It's
but-
pretty good. I don't know if it's lottery pick.
Right. That's what they're saying. It's a lot of pressure from dad.
But would a move? So don't get me wrong. I hate LeBron. I think he's a fucking weirdo. But would a move by LeBron, like, all right, you're gonna take my if you take my kid, you're gonna get me too. So figure it out. So he's guaranteeing Bronny is going to the NBA, which like he probably was anyhow. But like now he's gonna go way higher
And
than
get
he
more
should
money,
have,
yeah.
make
Right.
more money because. Who doesn't want LeBron for a fucking year or
And
two?
LeBron, and I guarantee you to make that dream happen, he's already fucking got so much money. He'll take whatever.
That's what he said. He'll play. He was at this point, the money doesn't matter at all. I'll play for the minimum.
Right.
Like I just want to make sure I want to play a year with my son, which is this is by far the coolest thing LeBron's done in my opinion. I think this is actually
Probably
pretty
the
awesome.
only cool thing.
Yeah,
I
everything.
mean, he'll
else-
be 40 at that time. I mean, 3 years from now.
Yeah, I mean that dude. He don't age though. Besides his
Right.
hair, like,
Yeah.
that's the only thing that ages on that. But he's gonna be fine in 3 years unless he has
Yeah.
like some crazy injury. But he's never hurt really either.
Right.
Yeah, but he sits out of load management, they call it.
I like to manage my loads also.
All over my stomach. I did a bukkake on myself before.
All right, take a break after the Bukaki comment.
All right, everybody. Looks like we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we come back, we'll have more Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Hey, what's going on, everyone? I just drove by your house. You got a giant hole in the side. What's that for? So you can stick your dick in it and your old lady can suck it. You're better than that, man. Get that hole patched up. Why don't you call S&L Remodeling LLC? They do roofing, siding, gutters, downspout, soffit, fascia, and they'll fix that hole so your wife quit sucking everyone's dick. 412-628-9717. And tell them Z-Bird sent you. We're sick of seeing your wife sucking all that cock. Oh, yeah, brother. I just drove past your house and it looks like your wall's falling down. That's not good for business. Because guess what? If that wall comes down, I'm climbing up that hill and banging your old lady. So, yeah, every one of your neighbors thinks you're a giant piece of shit and you can't afford a new wall. Well, guess what? I got a phone number now you can. You better call Just Walls at 412-889-4401. Fully insured, and build that wall before I come up here and I bang your old lady. Dig it! Hey, if you're looking for a fun night out in the South Side and you don't want to get punched in the face, check out Finn McCool's at 1501 Carson Street. Go there, have a good time, and don't get punched in the face. Finn McCool's, 1501 Carson Street, and tell them Z-Bird sent you. Are you sick and tired of partying with the same old, and getting the old, boring results? Looking for something maybe different? You need to try Espolon Tequila. 2 shots for a good time, 3 shots you might go get a package, and 4 shots you and your friends are getting on a plane to Vegas. Espolon Tequila, the official tequila of Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I don't know if you've ever had a problem like me, but if you've ever stuck your dick in the light socket, you're probably going to need an electrician. Well, good thing Greenfield's Finest Podcast has Plug Electric as our official electricians of the Greenfield Finest Podcast. If you're looking for a good electrician, contact Plug Electric. Ask for Vance Hall. Phone number 412-298-6770. That's 412-298-6770. And stop sticking your dick in the light socket. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're like me, you probably have appliances in your house. TVs, ovens, dishwashers, microwaves, all types of stuff. That shit's going to break. And when it does, make sure you call Primetime Appliance, 412-896-1395. They deal with all insurance and warranty companies. They do all the work. All you have to do is call 412-896-1395. Primetime Appliance. Give them a call. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm the host of Greenfield's Finest Podcast, Michael Z. Birds Eye Dell, and I'm not joking around today because I'm looking for your sports cards, sports memorabilia, or silver coins. If you're in the market to buy, sell, or trade, please contact me at 724-732-1644. Maybe you have some old cards laying around, you don't know what to do with them. Come over your house, look at them, get them listed, and get some money in your pocket right away. 724-732-1644. No questions asked. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We're about to jump into Corn Dick of the Week. Money line. Who be Corn Dicking this week?
The white people.
The whites.
The whites are at it again. We had identical brothers marry identical sisters, and they had baby boys at the same time. We got some cousin brothers. It's a big white weird mess.
That is so. I mean, to marry to be the twins, to marry the twins, to have the babies on the same fucking day. Like, did they plan their fucking out?
I'm thinking they all live together too.
Yeah.
They're technically cousins, genetically brothers. I would just imagine this is a big fuck fest in this house.
Yeah, everybody.
Yeah, that's where the weirdness starts.
Yeah, wait, you just lost me on how the fuck does this work?
So we have identical brothers.
Right.
Identical sisters.
Yes.
They married each other.
Okay.
One married each.
Yeah, obviously.
They all live together. They got knocked up at the same time, around the same time. They have two baby boys together.
Okay.
Like one each of them has a baby boy.
All right, I got that. How are they related now?
Well, they're
cousins.
They're genetically brothers, though, because they all have the same fucking DNA.
Yeah.
And then,
okay.
they're cousins. The two kids look like they're identical twins.
Well, at least it's not like some Uncle Daddy shit. That's
it's not. But I mean, it's a little too much, dude.
Close to home, because you never know. One day you and your brother get in a fight, and your brother goes, "You know what? That ain't even your fucking kid."
Yeah.
And there's no way to tell.
Yeah.
And plus, you figure if everybody's identical, like if you want to fuck my identical brother, like if you want to fuck me, you want to fuck my identical brother.
Right.
So everybody wants, if you're attracted to them, you're attracted to me. Everybody wants to fuck each other.
Yeah.
So why not? I'm assuming that's what they're doing. Why not?
Oh, yeah. There's a
massive... Why else would you live in the same house? That's just weird.
Right.
Why are you living in the same house?
Doesn't make sense.
None of it does. They're a bunch of sick fucks out there.
Oh, they're just fucking.
Yeah.
Do you think the brothers have the sisters do lesbian stuff to each other?
No,
that's a bit much.
That's what I wanted to dive into. Yes, I do.
All right.
Yeah, I mean,
That's a bridge too far there. That's incest now.
You think that's too much?
No,
Would that creep you out?
Not me, because it ain't my sister. I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck.
But technically, like, you're partaking in some like incestual shit.
Yeah.
As long as I'm not banging my brother, like, I'm okay with like,
What if they're like, we'll do some lesbian stuff, but like you got to blow your brother?
Deal's
That's crossing the line.
But it's your identical brother.
So it's
It'd
like
be
blowing
like
So
yourself.
it's like blowing yourself.
So you always want to be like to suck your own dick. Just ask your brother, how was it?
Yeah.
Am I any good?
Well, you're gonna know, because it's gonna be just like you sucking your own dick. So you're gonna know, like, hey,
You're gonna know how your brother likes it.
This is exactly how I would do this. So like, this is awesome. I'm really good at sucking dick, apparently.
Yeah, that went.
But I mean, if you blow your brother, he gotta blow you. I mean, it's all fair. You gotta blow each other.
It's so funny how we went from two people getting married, jumping right into like, well, if it was your identical brother, did you suck his dick, right? That took a right turn.
Listen, if you're gonna live together and like you're gonna marry each other, that's already a little weird. Why not just get all the way weird?
Right.
Because people are gonna say it anyhow. Fuck it.
Right. Prove them right.
But you can't raise your kid. You don't want them fucking each other.
No.
That's a big mess.
Right, because the kids can't know about any of this insanity. So by the time they're 5,
Yeah, you got 5 good years.
yeah, you can't. You gotta stop sucking your brother's dick. The days of blowing your brother are done.
Just on vacation or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. Leave.
You guys go.
Special occasions.
You guys go to Mexico, have a couple spicy margs, get nuts.
Yeah,
Leave the kids at home.
Yeah, don't worry why Aunt Lisa's munching Mummy's rug.
A couple redheads too,
Yeah.
weren't they?
Yeah, we'll say they're redheads. They were brunettes, but fucking.
Yeah, were they?
Yeah.
Freakos. That's what they is.
We had a E gamer get fired for saying guys under 5'7" shouldn't have human rights.
I agree with it.
So you think,
No, she should be fired.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you think you and Z-Bird shouldn't have human rights?
No.
I think she's right.
Okay, you're a piece of fucking shit. That's why your grandma called
Called
you
you
fat.
fat.
Dude, I seen as soon as like you sent me that and I read it, I'm like,
Did you get mad?
yeah, I got mad, and I'm glad she's fucking unemployed right now. fuck her, you know what I mean? And like I'm 5'5", I can go play as much Madden as I want. She can't. And like, dude, you gotta imagine the gaming community is like mainly
Bunch of shrimps.
I wouldn't say shrimps, Jack. Just guys who
They're called little people, Jack.
guys that are under 5'7" and young kids. So like, you basically like isolated your whole fucking fan base.
It was a dumb thing to say.
Dumb fucking thing to say.
Was she serious, or was it just a bad joke?
She's
it's a joke.
Yeah, but she seemed goofy as fuck.
Right, but I mean, yeah.
But
some
I
say
kind of
things
like
too far.
a girl getting in trouble for something they said.
Yeah.
You know what I
It's
mean?
about fucking time.
Yeah. So I mean, it's
Fair is fair.
Yeah, go off, short kings.
Yeah, that's what she said. Short king. Like that was the compliment part. Like, sorry, short kings. I'm into guys 5'7". Who the fuck said
Like,
we're into
she wasn't
you?
even a looker.
She was out like, shut up, ugly.
Yeah.
I seen
That's
fuck-
all you
How
gotta
about
do.
that?
I seen fucking better heads on lettuce, you fucking mutant. I'd rather go suck my brother's dick than fucking jerk off to you playing Tekken, you fucking weirdo.
Olympic skier suffers from frozen penis at Olympic Games.
It's
I
a
heard
tale
that.
as old as time.
Yeah, cross country skier frozen dick.
I heard it's the second time. his
Second
dick
time this
froze.
idiot froze his dick.
Like, what are you, a moron?
I've thought about this before because like they just have that spandex outfit
Yeah,
on.
they don't
like
have-
why?
There's got to be like built-in like some
Obviously
type of
not.
underwear in there.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
But you don't feel your dick freezing?
You could tell by like the skiers. The skiers definitely.
I mean,
They have
so
something.
like,
I mean-
think about like football tights in a freezing cold game. Those fucking things didn't do anything.
Right.
But this, I'm sure their little jumpsuits they wear are a little more insulated.
They
but
have to be.
Dude, you never
they're
played.
skin tight,
You
dude.
never
one of
played a
those-
football game that cold, dude.
But yeah, and here's the
No.
Dude,
yeah, it's freezing.
it was probably like -30.
The dude said it was absolutely brutal.
Right.
And we got to remember one thing, too. We're talking about the Olympics where they will cut every freaking corner to, like, get any advantage. So if you wear a thinner suit and it helps you get a little bit more traction, you might do it, dude. They're like, dude, don't wear the underpants. Don't wear, you know what I mean? Wear the thinnest possible tights. Just go out there and freeze your dick off, literally.
I was going to say literally.
It's called polar penis.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I like, you just made that up.
No.
Is that a
Polar
medical
penis.
He
term?
looked at his phone and
Yeah,
said
look
it.
at because I knew there was a funny name and I couldn't think
The
of
polar penis?
it. Yeah, old polar penis. To freeze your dick once, okay. To freeze it twice, you're an idiot.
It's very painful.
Now
when
that's
it
why you're.
de-thaws.
If it would have been the first time, yeah, he said he said it was fine when it was frozen, but when he start warming up, he said it was unbearable pain.
It probably, like a frostbite, probably burned like hell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
tangled.
or like
burn.
cold throat, like it hurts.
Probably didn't even
until
like
you get to the
probably
other
didn't even like
side.
feel like it was on your body.
Oh,
Oh,
how shriveled do you think that was? I mean,
Probably non-existent.
right?
Yeah, it was an innie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They had to get the tweezers, pull his cock out.
Dude, sometimes I'll sit on like the if I'm like doing like the exercise bike, and like out my dick. I don't know what happens, but like my dick will go numb if I'm on there too long, and it feels fucking. It's wild feeling. Like it's recently started
It
happening to me.
goes dead, you mean? Like your
Yeah, you
foot?
got dead dick.
Dead
It's
dick.
like it feels like that you got
You
what
need
do
a banana
what,
seat.
what do they
dude.
shoot in your fucking
Novocaine.
It feels like you got a shot of Novocaine in your dick if you're like
From
on
sitting
that
on the
bike.
bicycle seat.
Yeah, if your dick's tucked a weird way, you know what I mean? You
Yeah.
got some compression shorts
What are you
on,
sitting on your
everything's tight.
dick?
No, I guess everything gets real tight, and then you know what I mean. I got some compression shorts on. Fucking, I don't know. It tightens up. It's never happened to me until like the first time it happened was probably like 4 or 5 weeks ago, and it happened like twice after that. So like I'm very wary of like getting a dead dick now because it's a weird feeling. I couldn't. It doesn't hurt.
Bring a pillow.
It comes back alive.
Yeah.
But I can't imagine what it feels like to
You
have
gotta
a
smack
froze.
it around a little
Froze. Yeah, I'm in LA Fitness, just yanking on my dick like a
Gotta get some
crazy
blood
person.
Like,
flow
come
back.
on, buddy.
Yeah.
Start putting some porn on your phone. Like, wake up, there, little feller.
I don't know what you. I don't know how you would like because those suits are so tight. How would you keep your dick warm? What would you do? What would you wrap your dick in?
That's the problem. I don't think there is anything unless they wore. The only thing you could wear would be compression shorts.
I would
Condom.
have like someone knit me like a hat. You know,
Like a condom.
like a
oh,
dick
yeah.
hat,
Like
a
a little,
wool
a little
like a wool
tassel,
dick hat.
like them old-fashioned Steeler tassel caps, and put
with the little ball on the tip. They call that a French tickler. I think.
Yeah.
I don't know what else you would do.
You know, you could do them little. Remember them little thumb wrestlers, like the Hulkster and that. They had like Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant. You could just slide that on your dick, cut it open a little bigger, and slide it on there.
Yeah, but like I don't know if it's doing anything for warmth. I mean,
No, it'd be fucking cool.
It'd be a funny visual.
Yeah, I mean, if you could imagine like thumb wrestlers on your dicks fighting.
I mean, that's like literally a Jackass bit.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
You and your twin brother.
Yeah.
You
won.
got to get a hand warmer and just throw that on there or something, dude.
You can't you cannot let your dick freeze.
I'd rather
twice.
lose the fucking
Can't
race.
let it happen twice.
That's true too, because there's them things, the 3-hour hand warmers.
Right,
I
put it on
remember-
your pecker.
Yeah, you could do.
Dude,
there's
those things
gotta be
get
some-
really hot.
They do.
Very hot, too hot.
Well, when it's negative 30, it'll be lukewarm.
I don't know. No, I think they might burn your dick. So you're
Yeah, I
between
definitely think it would
you're
burn
between
your
a
dick.
rock and a hard on right there, because you either got frozen dick or burnt dick.
Is
I
this
think
a,
I'd
is this
rather
a
have-
common problem? Is this the only
I think it was more common than we
The
ever
frozen
thought.
dick thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, because no
they
one
said
ever
it
told
happened.
anybody before.
I just don't understand. Why don't they come together? Like, all right, let's find a new outfit.
Everybody
And
got to
maybe
wear a dick
We'll
warmer.
slow down on the cross country skiing that nobody gives a fuck about anyhow.
Right.
Right.
Right, but they should all have to wear the same thing. So
That's
they
what
all
I'm
Yeah,
saying. Yeah.
yeah.
It's yeah.
Oh, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Freddie Gibbs hits Kanye with a D's nuts joke. Anytime there's a good D's nuts joke on the internet, I'm bringing it up on this podcast because
Yeah.
they're fucking so great. I hit Leanie with one this fucking weekend. It was unbelievable. I was like, oh man, I think D's gonna be at my brother's, and she was like, who's D's? I was like, D's nuts, and I was just so fucking
You
fired
savored
up.
it.
Like, look at you.
Oh, you
look
don't
what
have-
I just did to you.
You don't have Facebook.
You
huh?
fool.
I got Chrissy Zidell so good on it through text message. I messaged her. I'm like, D said you were trying to get a hold of me for 2 days. And then she didn't respond. I'm like, I don't know what D's talking about, but I don't know. Call me now if you need to. And she said, who the fuck is D? And I posted my boy with the D's nuts got him. And then she just messaged me back, LOL, you're a fucking idiot. And I was like, that's a
Take
she
him
took
on.
it on the chin.
Yeah, I got Conklin too. So I had 2 in the past week, which is pretty good.
That's a good average because these nuts, it's hard to get them. That and Joe Mama, they're so hard to throw in on people anymore.
Joe Mama's tough. Everyone knows that I'm coming with him for the Joe Mama.
Dude, Seabird got this dude at work, Joe Mama, 5 times a day.
That's the best when you have an idiot like that.
Yeah.
It never gets old then.
I would just give him like, dude, if we don't fucking hurry up, Joe's gonna be fucking pissed. He's like, yeah, Joe. I'm like, Joe Mama, motherfucker. Whereas all I was looking like, dude, it's like the 4th time he got.
He wouldn't
Does
just
he get
say it.
mad?
He would like scream it in his face, like Joe Mama, like just loud as
Spike
fuck.
a pop off
Yeah,
the ground,
yeah.
laugh in their face, call him a fucking idiot.
That's a victory. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're just like look how dumb you are.
You gotta
Yeah.
take your wins when you can get them. I got several off.
Oh, it's
him.
all about small victories, Michael.
Would he get mad about it?
No, he
Nah,
was a good sport.
It'd have been
Yeah.
better though if he would have got mad. Like the more times you did it.
He was like, oh, Mike got me again. The one dude was like, I don't think it's gonna be the last time.
But, I mean, I'm so
Dummy.
on the D's nuts tip. He's not even ready for this year to start. So.
You just been working on.
Oh, dude, I got so many. Like, dude, you know what I mean? I got so many lined up.
Brother in arms. Eli Apple's mom went ham on Annie Agars for saying, Annie Agars, is that her name?
The
The blonde haired
the
chick?
coverage, the
Yeah.
NFL coverage.
NFL girl. She said she was talking shit on Eli Apple for getting smoked in the Super Bowl, and like so Eli Apple's mom just retweeted quote tweeted a tweet and was like, "Word on the street, you got a lot of balls coming your way too."
Yeah, or yeah, it was word on the street. You catch a lot of balls.
Yeah, you catch a lot of balls.
Because she said something like about the coverage. She was like, what great coverage we had during the Super Bowl, unlike Eli Apple. So the mother posted like, you know what I mean? Word on the street is you catch a lot of balls, and like I just thought that was amazing. Like I was like, that's a good.
That's good for someone's mom to come at you like that.
And
I like it.
shout out to her for like operating Twitter and using it correctly.
Yeah.
Winning.
She didn't take it personal. She just shot right back.
Yeah,
And,
game over.
yeah, and that was it. She
Do you
ended
think
that.
NFL like analysts should be like zinging players like that?
No.
No, but you know what I mean. You're trying to stay relevant on Twitter.
Right.
How else do you? If you just
I'm
if you keep putting like boring
Right,
facts,
I know.
the day of like facts and stats are over. Nobody gives a fuck.
Right.
They want you talking shit. They want you. The only
Mixing
people
it
that
up.
get it. The only people that really get away with that is like Schefter and like Woj because they break like important news.
Yeah.
But as far as everybody else, if you're just on there talking about like fucking Tim Duncan stats, no one's gonna
Yeah,
fucking
everybody
care.
can analyze
Right.
stats. You got to have
But
something.
like, dude, what if like Eli Apple like turns his career around? You might want to interview him.
I mean, it's just
Right,
yeah, it's just
part
like
of the game, I
yeah,
guess. Yeah.
we might get sucker punched out in the streets for some of the
Right.
shit we say in here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
Especially after I do these classes when I'm fucking hitting a little ball. Juwan Howard smacks Wisconsin's head coach in the face, gets suspended 5 games the rest of the regular season. They had a little tiff, I guess, the end of the game. Howard was like pressing like backups.
Crazy
Yeah.
pressing.
Crazy pressing like
With
backups.
14 seconds left. Yeah.
And then he got pissed because the coach from Wisconsin called a timeout to like beat the press, and it was just pretty much like an asshole off at the end of the game. Who's going to be the bigger cocksucker? They got in each other's face. Dude touched Howard's fucking wrists. Howard threw a fucking little haymaker smack. The star of this is the assistant coach, or he looked like a fucking manager, like a warm up, like a towel boy. Gave a DX suck it to Howard in Michigan.
Yeah.
A good suck it wins you an argument like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, 5. I mean, you can't be smacking people, I guess. But I don't
Especially
know.
when
5
like,
games.
dude, if you're having like an asshole off at the end of the game, like you got to take it. And Howard was trying to like.
Howard's kind of being a baby.
He was being a baby. Like, dude, just let the clock run out.
Yeah.
So that dude's like, all right, you want to be a dick? I'll be a dick too. Timeout. And then like he was trying not to shake that dude's hand. The dude was like, listen, let me tell you why I called the timeout.
You're pressing. You're pressing
Yeah.
backups. Like,
And then Howard like lost it. Howard actually smacked the one of the assistant coaches because that Wisconsin coach.
he's a little guy.
He was pretty small, and the other dude stepped in and Howard just mugged him. It was a good mugging.
I mean, Juwan Howard, he could probably mug. He'd probably mug you from where I'm
Yeah.
sitting. You know what I mean? That dude's fucking 8 foot tall, and his arms are long as
10-foot
fuck.
wingspan.
Yeah, his hands. I wouldn't want to get mugged by Howard.
No.
A mugging on TV is tough.
It's
Yeah.
wrapping around your face with his big ass hands.
It was, dude.
Sure.
He could have palmed his whole head.
In the snap of a fingers, you just became a meme. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
forever.
Yeah.
Forever, yeah.
It's like the physical equivalent to like a D's nuts joke.
Yeah.
I think it's worse, dude. It might be a little bit worse.
I'll tell you what,
Taking your man.
mugging somebody is one of the better feelings in the world.
You've been you've mugged some
I've
fools.
mugged and I've been mugged, and
Yeah.
I'd rather be the mugger every time. Being mugged, like you gotta.
The muggy is not a fun
the
place.
muggy, you're just going into a fist fight after that.
You have to.
You have to. That's the
There's no
only way
coming
to-
back.
Would you rather just be punched in the face than mugged?
No, because like you get
That
knocked
hurts
out.
more,
You can get
yeah.
knocked out from a punch. You're not getting knocked
Right.
out from them. I'd rather get mugged than the sucker punch, because the sucker punch could do some major damage.
Yeah, because if you
But-
get mugged, then you could come back at it. If you get
Right.
sucker punch and laid
That
out,
could be it.
That's
And
a
then-
wrap.
Yeah, then it's Tuesday and you're eating ice cream. But being mugged, you got to retaliate on that mugging. You can't just eat. That's just. I think it's just natural reaction, dude. Someone mugs you, your body's just war mode.
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
to attack.
But yeah, giving a mug, that's a good. I might have to fucking fire
You're
that
gonna
up.
mug
Bring that
somebody on the
up.
way out of here
Yeah.
tonight.
Like I'm fat, Mamie, and mug.
Mug, baby.
Would you say I'm bald, Mom?
Did you mug your grandma? Sure did.
You want some?
Yeah. You're next. And then give her the suck it.
Britney Spears gets a book deal, tell-all book deal for $15 million. Seems like peanuts to me, no? For
Yeah.
the Britney Spears
Because everybody
story?
knows everything about
that-
it. She's crazy.
Surely just brought up a valid point. There's been so many unauthorized documentaries and things where she got no money out of that I think she was probably like, fuck it, at this point, like, I'll take what I can get. Like, I don't think she got any of the money out of the Free Britney shit, any of that.
I think I don't know. I mean, who knows?
Does she still have that like conservative shit?
No,
I-
that's over.
I don't think she needs. I mean, everybody needs money. You can never have enough money. But I don't know, 15 mil. But like you said, there might not be that much juice left in the squeeze.
Right.
Dude, I think it's because she's nuts and she's not going to put a coherent book together that you're going to really get like, man.
Well, she ain't gonna write the book, John.
I know, but what
What if she does?
I'm saying like even like anything.
I'll read that fucking thing. We'll live read that on the fucking show.
Right. I'm just saying somebody who's like fucking half crazy. Like, what are you going to get out of that book besides like super fans buying it?
Yeah, there must be something like there has to be. I mean, $15 million. There must be some juice that we don't know. You know what I mean? For them, like I said, I don't think 15 million is that much. But for them to even do
Well,
it,
I'm saying that's
there
why
gotta
it's
be-
probably not that much because
Like,
Those are
listen,
not
you
that
want to do it or
juice.
not? This
Yeah.
is the money.
I think if I had a bet on it, I would say it's definitely going to be 99% of her talking about relationship shit that we didn't hear about yet. They're definitely going to make her touch on Justin Timberlake. You know what I mean? They're gonna have her
Her
do
dad. What her dad do to her?
Right,
Like, we
and-
kind of know. Yeah.
I mean, and like if you're 15 million, like you go out throwing it naked.
She's giving
dude,
them away
yeah,
anyway.
she fires
I
them
was
up on
gonna
IG
The
for
game
free.
does. The game.
Man, if you're Timberlake, you know you just like, oh my god, I
What a-
cannot believe I got to deal with like this girl I dated in like high school, college.
Right. What's
Yeah.
she gonna say?
And,
how
like-
much he missed them? And how,
Yeah,
What
and
could
you
she
know
say
he's,
about
you
Justin?
know he's going to be a chapter at least.
Oh yeah.
She probably got a
100%.
room in her house with just pictures
So
of
did
him
she
all
hook
over
up with the
walls.
game?
I don't think so, John.
Well, how did he have the nude?
I don't. It's a very.
That's
that,
what we
that-
were asking
yeah,
that.
That makes zero sense. Unless,
Well, no, I might buy the book.
yeah.
Just to
Find this
find
out.
that out.
Yeah, written by the game. If the game writes the book, I'm going to get it.
The game got a hammer.
Yeah.
A
He
hammer.
does go.
Does he?
He got
Oh,
a
yeah.
wiffle ball bat.
Oh yeah.
It's like that one dude almost like the meme everyone was getting, the COVID meme. It's a hammer like that, where the dude's sitting there with his legs wide open. It's just a big giant cock.
Yeah, the game's a little goofy. He had a big Super Bowl party because I guess he felt some type of way being left out of the halftime show, which I get. But like him and 50 still have so much beef that like 50 was like, no way I'm doing this with the game. So it's either me or him. 50 was a lot more popular than the game back in the day.
Yeah.
You think 50's grandmother told him he was fat?
I'm sure. Are you saying I'm as fat
No.
as 50? Is that what you're saying?
I didn't.
He
say
called you 40,
Start the podcast hanging upside down.
45.
Dude, wait till I start going like live from these workout classes. I'm just gonna be I'm gonna quit the podcast and just be a fitness guru. 500-pound bear breaks into 28 homes trying to eat everything in sight. That's a lot of houses, dude.
Right.
That's
You
a lot
know,
of bear.
Like, yeah, that's a lot of bear. Like, I don't know how much a 500-pound bear has to eat to be full. But
Yeah.
I would imagine like everybody in this room plus a little more.
and some.
I mean, the crazy thing is, like, you hear about a bear getting into a cabin. You're like, man, that's crazy. You watch the video, you're like, that's nuts. You getting 28 of them, you're a felon.
Yeah, right. Yeah. What do
This
you-
ain't, you know what I mean? He ain't no, like, rookie bear. Like, this motherfucker's been doing this for years.
Yeah, conspiracy.
Yeah, he's been doing it. I mean, dude,
Conspiracy.
he hit 28 hosses, dude. I mean, he's a fucking criminal.
Like
Oh, he has to be a
after like house
professional.
number 4, like wasn't the call out like, hey man, we got a 500-pound
Yeah, nobody
bear
tried to
bear.
tranquilize this asshole.
Or like they act like the way they were like describing the story, it was like he was like doing it and they didn't realize he was doing it. You're gonna notice a 500-pound bear coming in your house.
They just saw
he,
some- yeah.
he wasn't sneaky. Like, man, he was climbing in through the window at night when we were sleeping. He knew the passcode. You know, that motherfucker was coming in through the door like.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a serial burglar. Like they finally like figured it out. You know what I mean?
He didn't get it. I didn't read him about getting any pets, did he?
No, I didn't see any fatalities, but like he definitely got a ton of food, destroyed a bunch of refrigerators. They said he was like,
So he went in the fridge.
yeah, he was eating freezers. They said, like he was eating the fucking, you know what I mean, like like opening freezers, eating them, like the doors and shit.
He's a big ass bear.
He was like a
500
fat looking bear. He wasn't like
Yeah.
He was out of shape.
yeah. He wasn't like a bear. Like that's just a big bear. Like
Taking
he
the
looked like
workout
chubby.
class.
I was
With
gonna say you need to sign
Right.
him up, Jack.
He wasn't trained well.
Rumor that Pat Mahomes is finally banning his brother and his girlfriend from going to Chief games. So there's a video that went viral. Pat Mahomes courtside at a Texas Tech game, I believe,
Yeah.
and him, his wife, and 2 other whites. And his lady was giving him the shit, and he just like rolled her eyes like, I don't want to like. There was people on the internet that was like he was like telling her to go home and like get out of there. I don't know if that's true or not. People were saying they were lip reading. I'm a pretty good lip reader from bartending for 100 years, and I didn't see that. But you could definitely tell he was annoyed. So then a story comes out like the next day that he finally told Jackson and his lady no more games for 2023.
I'll tell you, and like I seen another one on YouTube. A guy that I always watch came out with the same video saying it's allegedly, and I don't know how much truth is behind it because like the source where it came from. If people took that her rolling her eyes and then they kind of like manufactured a story, I think, because like I find it real hard to believe that you're telling your wife. I could see his brother, but like to tell your wife like, listen, you're done with the games, but in all honesty, that would be the best possible move he can make.
I would literally go to Andy Reid like, hey man, I can't ban my brother and my wife, but you can.
Yeah.
Well, no, I heard
Do
that
that
someone
for me.
brought it up like it's starting to cause a distraction. Like
Oh,
you got to
yeah,
do
yeah,
something.
no
Like
doubt.
they pulled the Godfather thing. Like they said either you handle it or I got to. You know what I mean?
I'd be like, I wouldn't want to tell my brother and my wife they can't come to a game.
If they were idiots like that, I'd love it. I'd savor
Yeah,
it.
you're probably right.
Mahomes tweeted it was fake.
Yeah.
Made up story.
Oh, he did
He
say
might
that?
be trying to cover it up.
I think we're going with that.
Yeah.
Right.
He definitely did tweet
He might be
that.
trying to cover it up, but like, dude, I mean, you get so much shit about your wife for you know what I mean? Like, then you got pictures in your face. You're probably like, what the fuck are they gonna come up with now? You know what I mean? Like,
So he probably
the paparazzi's probably starting to get to.
Oh,
them,
he definitely hates the coverage. He has to hate them to a certain extent.
Yeah.
He has to hate
Like,
his
it's way
brother.
past football, right? Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's because of them. It's past football, but
His brother's in, and here's the other thing: his brother's in school for marketing. His brother's trying to take over and like that is where another problem lies. It never gets brought up. This dude was talking about it on YouTube. Like he's trying to weasel his way into being like his marketing guy, and like and Mahomes is definitely going to shut that down. And I think that's when the door's going to close. Like, no, you're not going to be my
Right.
marketing.
Yeah, you're doing a
manager.
terrible
I already
job
got State
right now.
Farm.
Yeah, there's right. You're doing State Farm commercials. You're good, dude.
Yeah.
Whoever you got running that
State
shit.
Farm probably gonna give me
Keep going.
Subway.
Yeah, forever.
What else do I need?
If I'll tell you one thing though, if this is true and they get banned, I would bet my life against a bag of donuts. Fucking Kansas City wins the Super Bowl. That's the only thing that held them back this year was them two fucking losers.
Yeah, I agree with you. That'd be crazy. Married couple living in New York City, living in separate apartments, said it has done wonders for their marriage. I get it, man. I mean, separate apartments. I don't know if I'm assuming it's the same building.
Pretty expensive though in New York City.
That's true.
Yeah.
They expensive. A lot of people get married because for a financial decision.
Yeah. I mean,
They don't have kids.
Listen, I could see that, when you're with each other, especially like with this quarantine shit, everybody's been stuck with their significant other, and it's like, man, I like you, but sometimes like
You need your space.
Yeah.
absolutely,
I-
absolutely.
I've talked about this on the show before. Like a lot of times I sleep on a couch. My lady sleeps upstairs because like I kick and I snore in my sleep. It's not like living in two separate houses, but we definitely have our own space, and like we literally don't get that. We don't really have arguments. I think when you're around each other 24/7 and you're always in each other, like there's a lot more.
Everything gets on your fucking nerves,
Right.
then, you know.
I think if you got one of those wives where it's like, hey, we're going to bed. Hey, we're eating dinner.
Yeah.
Hey, if you got to do fucking everything together, like,
Yeah,
no,
that-
like, you're going to bed. I'm staying up and watching Below Deck.
Right.
Go to fucking bed.
Right.
And, like, dude, Leany doesn't do that at all. I mean,
Right.
that would never work. But, like, yeah, I couldn't imagine, like, or, like, dinner, every fucking dinner, like, has to, like, we have to eat the same thing. Or, like,
Well, it's
like,
different. You
don't
don't have
want
a
this,
family.
You don't want that. Yeah.
Like eating, we have to eat together. My kids, you better. Everybody sit at the goddamn table. If
And
she
eat.
made it,
Right.
we're all
Right.
eating this
With
slop.
if you got kids,
We're all suffering through this
yeah,
shit.
right. If I got to eat it, you're fucking eating it.
if you got kids, I 100% get what you're like. You
Yeah.
guys can't. You can't live in separate houses. Like,
But
they're
the
not-
sleeping thing, though, that it's not all bad. Because some nights I'm like, man, your snoring is driving me crazy, or vice versa.
Yeah.
I drive her crazy, So it's like,
Or yeah, like, will you turn the TV off so I can go to sleep?
Yeah.
Like, no.
Yeah, no.
Actually, I can't
Yeah.
because then I can't fall asleep.
Then nobody's asleep.
You're right.
Yeah.
I need the History Channel on and
absolutely.
watch the same thing I watched the other 100 days in a row.
Yeah, we got a war coming up.
Yeah.
I'm trying to read up. I'm trying to learn
Yeah.
about the other two before this
Yeah,
one.
right.
That's the funniest thing too, because like Addie will always say, like, how many times are you gonna watch The Wire?
It puts me to sleep.
It puts me to sleep. That and Ancient Aliens.
I tell Joanne, I'm like,
Aliens,
you like to listen to the same song over and over again? I like to watch the same shit on TV over and over again.
Yeah, what if I
Same
miss
thing.
something the first 36
Right.
times?
Yeah, because I'm
The
going.
one
to
thing
sleep.
about The Wire, like to go to sleep for, the fucking the intro music gets so fucking loud, way down in the hole, and it's just like, oh shit.
She's like, okay, Mike, you can sleep on the couch then.
Yeah.
That's what she'll come down for the intro all the time and like turn it down. I'll be like, it's just the intro.
It's just the intro.
The rest of the show's like hard to hear.
There's nothing louder than the fucking Office music on Netflix. I think they finally like corrected that, but it used to be like a rock show every time the fucking Office would fucking play. It was nuts. Florida man says he was high and happy during a DUI stop. Said that to police. His eyes were so red and so pinned. He was so high. He just had his bag of weed out, and he was just cruising and smoking weed like you were allowed to cruise and smoke weed. And they pulled him over. He said, "Man, I'm just happy and high." I'm like, well, sir, that's great.
It's
You
also illegal.
can't be driving.
I think there's a lot of people that think like it's okay to smoke weed and drive now.
I also think that too.
Since the push of like weed and like,
And like,
legalization,
oh, I got my medical
I don't
card.
think they get what that means. Yeah, like,
Yeah,
you still get it,
you-
driving while intoxicated.
I was like reading something like, so if you get pulled over now and like there's no breathalyzer or anything like
Right.
that, and they think you're high, they could take your blood. But if you have a medical card, there's weed in your system no matter what. So they really can't tell when you smoke it. I heard they're like trying to develop like some like scanning shit where they scan your brain and like they'll see how much like fucking.
No.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, this is something
That's
I
a
read like
bit
a
much.
while ago. Like, what are you, like cop cars gonna come with like a fucking head scanner? You're gonna give me a fucking CAT scan?
Yeah, I
while
mean,
you're-
I think
get
the
an MRI
the
for
best
this.
thing you could do is give them like a sobriety test. Like, dude, can you walk the straight line?
yeah,
Like,
but
can you like?
Now,
do-
if you smell it-
can you have like normal like function?
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I
but
mean?
those
That's it.
sobriety tests, they were set up for failure, dude.
If you're piss steaming drunk,
Yeah, but even sober, they're like fucking say the alphabet backwards. I can't fucking do that.
I can barely say forwards.
well,
Right.
yeah, I'm saying
I don't like that test. Yeah, and I got an IQ 131. You know what I
Right.
mean?
the only genius in this room.
Yeah, they said you could refuse the actual like the field test, but like never refuse like the blood test.
How
Like,
can I
that's where
thought you
get jammed
see?
up.
I thought you could refuse. Like, how can they just take your blood?
Okay, so
Well,
no, look.
no, you can refuse it, but then like you're the sentence, everything gets maxed out. So if you refuse it and fucking
It's
you're gonna
automatic
get the
guilty.
DUI and they're gonna hit you instead of having 6 months fucking license suspended, you're gonna have a fucking 2 years or a year.
Wait, so I got a little tip for you guys. You get pulled over, you've been drinking or whatever, and they want to give you the breathalyzer. You say, no, I'd rather have a blood test. And then they got to take you to a hospital. By that time, unless you're, like shit-faced, the alcohol content of your blood will go down if you haven't been drinking.
Yeah, not fast enough, buddy.
Well, I guess.
Yeah.
Unless you're out in the sticks, you got a long ride.
Yeah, you have a little Sunday fun day all day.
Well, I'm talking a buzz. You
Yeah.
can't be fucking pissed, steaming drunk.
Jay-Z, Meek Mill, and the Baby by Mitchell and Ness for $250 million. This is good news for us, boys. Jerseys are back. I hope nobody threw them away.
I got a couple.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got a closet ready
Do
to
you?
roll. Nah, not a closet. I wish I did. But I do have a few. The size is the issue, though.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Well,
God.
The triple, the
The-
5XL
Yeah, the
you
5X
got?
that used to come down.
According to
To
your grandmother, you should be able to fit in them now.
It might be tight.
John keeps going back to well on that same joke.
You
Huh?
hit me hard on that short shit, dude.
You cut him deep.
We need a '90s party.
Yeah, they're a good time.
Yeah, bring that old shit back, dude. I'm dying to wear this Pelly.
But you know, I mean, dude, if these three just bought Mitchell and Ness, you know these jerseys are about to fucking explode again.
Yeah.
Yogi's gonna be a millionaire.
Do they? But the thing is, they pitched in, but I don't think they own the whole thing. I think they own
I was
a
okay.
piece of it.
Majority
That makes sense
stock or something.
because I
I
feel
don't
like
even know if it's majority.
I
it's
feel
a
like
piece.
250's light for that company.
Yeah, they own a percentage, and I think a lot of it was basically to get their influence in there.
Makes perfect sense.
It was a genius idea on both parts. We'll buy into it, but it's gonna sell tons of fucking jerseys because that's the three guys you can get out there that's gonna sell jerseys.
Well, plus
No
they
doubt.
brought him back from the brink. Like, when the hell was the last time you heard of Mitchell and Ness making,
Well, that was- that
no,
was-
they still got shit out.
Yeah.
I bought like a USA jersey recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean their shit's nice as fuck. It's expensive as fuck, but they're gonna start wearing like jerseys and videos and shit like that again. Like jerseys will be back,
Yeah,
and then I'm sure they'll do all kinds of other crazy shit. But that's good news for us, dude.
I always like the
Like you-
throwbacks. I always like the. I was a big fan of throwbacks.
That's what I had, a couple throwback basketball ones.
Did you?
Yeah, no, that was the shit when
I
we
still
were
got a
fucking high
long
school,
sleeve
college.
Barry Sanders jersey for
That's
some reason.
hard.
Yeah, what
It is
size?
huge.
Yeah,
That's
Fucking
a triple
slick.
X.
Been trying to sell it.
sleep shirt.
Yeah, right. Like a nightgown.
Ex-cop dad of a 14-year-old girl of a TikTok star. 14-year-old girl had a stalker stalking her with a shotgun. Dad killed the stalker.
Good
It gets
for
off.
him.
And that
You should.
The
You
be-
should.
The
What a
be-
creep you have to be fucking falling around a 14-year-old girl you've seen on the internet with.
Well,
a
Well, you
Shotgun.
deserve to
Shotgun.
get shot.
Yeah.
You deserve to get shot,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
And I mean the best thing was there was no like on the internet that was like one of the only times you've seen people united. Like what's the, like dude goes free, great. Like there should be no story. Like he shouldn't have fucking dad did nothing wrong.
Yeah, he
good
should get an
dad of
award.
the year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. You should get a fucking medal. Key to the city.
And they should put that story out everywhere so dudes don't fucking do that. You know what I mean? That's the scary
That's
thing
just-
about.
yeah.
I was just we were talking about that. Like obviously with daughter, like getting on that TikTok, and if you start to take off and you end up with like 10,000 followers or a 14-year-old, you know what I mean? It's just
There's a
fucking-
lot of fucking weirdos out there.
right.
Even like scrolling through TikTok, like I'll just be like on my like page or whatever, and like it will be a girl like, I'm over 18, don't scroll past, don't delete this TikTok. I'm like, oh, this is fucking weird, dude.
Yeah.
Get this fucking off here, dude.
Yeah.
It's a dangerous place.
It is. It is.
Bunch of sex trafficking weirdos, stalkers.
A lot of creeps, man. A lot of fucking weirdos.
Speaking of creeps, Stephon Diggs had 2 women in his hotel room on Valentine's Day. One hotel, 2 rooms, 2 bitches.
That's good.
That's a juggling act right there.
That's too much work.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work. You're not enjoying yourself anywhere.
No, you're just getting out like, how many times do you go get ice?
It's like that scene from fucking what is it, Mrs. Doubtfire, where he's like a man there and a woman there.
Running back and forth, yeah.
If it was like conjoining rooms and like they were all like
still
cool
rough.
with it, but like that wasn't the case.
No.
He was like you said, it was a juggling act. That I mean, just say you have COVID symptoms of the other one, and
Right.
like, you got an out.
So they didn't know about each other.
No, he was juggling.
See,
That's
I was under the
very rough.
impression that the women accepted it, but they wanted to be in separate rooms, and I totally misread that.
Well, I didn't read it, so you might be right.
Okay.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that
The
takes-
women were okay, but I didn't want to participate in a threesome, so he was like, "Fuck it."
So maybe he did have conjoining rooms.
Yeah, he could have. He could have like had the one. It didn't say he had conjoined.
Yeah, he
rooms.
wasn't at a fucking Holiday Inn. You know what I mean? He's probably had a pretty nice hotel, you know, in
Up
the
in
in the
Buffalo.
penthouse.
Yeah, it could have
Yeah.
been.
Yeah, probably no conjoining rooms.
Right? Yeah, yeah.
Not like a
Like
Palace
the
Inn
Palace
party.
Inn back in
That
the
was
day.
always the best. Like you get a room, I get a room, put them together. We're gonna have fucking.
Now we have a huge
A 90s
We're
party
gonna-
at a Palace Inn. That's
Yeah.
that's what's gonna happen.
We're gonna have
Wow.
70, 15-year-olds here in 45 minutes.
Yeah.
room. Breaking everything.
I mean, good for that. I mean, good for him. He got 2 chicks just like down with that. But I mean, that's a lot. It's still a lot of work. Like what do
Yeah.
you do? Like, all right, let's eat dinner. I'm gonna have dessert over there. Like, it's just like, dude, take a night off on one of them.
Exactly. I
I
mean,
mean,
imagine,
he's younger.
but that's
That's
a
a
lot.
young man's game
The
there.
young man.
That is
That's
Yeah.
definitely.
That's a lot.
As John yawns at night, or
Oh.
7:30 at night.
God bless him. Yeah.
John's on like his third course banquet.
He was like, yeah, I remember that one damn time I tried that.
It didn't work. I couldn't stand talking to them both.
I ended up getting a third room for myself just to be alone.
Yeah, that's what I would end up doing. Like, I'm just, I need one more room to fucking get away from.
Yeah,
these
why
two.
don't
They're
you just hang
driving me
out? I'm
nuts.
going to
You
sleep.
guys want to watch Kardashians? I'm getting the fuck out of here.
It's like 9:30.
Yeah, she likes the Kardashians. You like the Kardashians.
Hot mom tells other moms to fuck off because they were mad how she was dressing in the pickup line at school.
I'm gonna tell you what.
Go ahead.
I mean, so this is like a story where I'm always gonna take the hot mom side, but with the show,
It was aggressive.
it was very aggressive. I mean, like, she could have. I've seen cocktail waitresses at cheerleaders wear more. Like
She's dressed like a hoe for show.
Oh.
she had on like it was like a onesie, booty shorts. Like, dude, you're driving everyone, and she was hot. You're driving everyone nuts there.
7:30 in the morning. You're dropping off a 5-year-old at school. and
Oh
she
wait,
was-
these are 5-year-olds.
Oh, they're young. Yeah, this
Yeah.
kid. This
Oh, I
kid
thought it was
young.
like high school. She might be trying to get a stiff one. or
I mean,
something.
no, I mean, dude, you got every dad, every fucking teacher. You
Right,
got
she's
everyone.
trying to catch a dad.
Yeah, any
A dad slipping.
dude, she looked so smoking hot. But every day they said she was like waiting outside in this line to put her kid up there. Like, dude, it was a lot. Like, if I was a woman, I mean, like, she definitely fucked with a lot of women's heads. Like, what do you look like if they were with their husband? 100% they gave it. What are you looking
Like,
at?
no way I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
you know.
No way I'm gonna pick up
All the
today.
other moms sat in the
Yeah.
corner
Well,
just talk
that'd be
shit.
dads weren't allowed to pick up.
That'd be nice to get you out of that shit. Like oh, I'm gonna go get in a pickup line early. Like you're not gonna pick up the pickup line. Get
Yeah,
the
is
fuck
that
outta
whore
here.
Stacy there?
Yeah, like all right, well you go get him.
The funny thing is, there's probably like
I'm gonna jerk off to her Instagram
Yeah.
while you're gone.
the fucking funny thing is, there's probably a dad who was like going every week, and his wife's like, I can't believe you're going every day. Thank you so much.
She's like, I really like that you
And
made
this
the
shit-
commitment to our children.
And this shit hit the fan, and she's like, you motherfucker.
Dude, I mean, affairs happen in a pickup line for sure.
Oh, I can imagine.
You know what I mean? You're going to meet the same person
Yeah.
especially if you're there every day. You get there a little early. You start bullshitting.
Your kids are friends.
Your
You
kids are
talk.
friends.
You start bitching about your significant other.
Yeah, like hey, I'm fucking.
I would never treat you like that.
Yeah, she makes me go to bed with her.
She starts saying, my husband's dick don't work. You start saying, I know a guy
He
who
got that
does."
dead dick.
He
Next
got
thing-
this
next thing
frozen
you-
dick syndrome.
Next thing,
And a polar pecker.
Yeah.
next thing you know, you're at the Palace Inn at fucking noon on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
So all he wants to do is suck his brother's dick.
Z-Bird, you want to kick off this Am I the Asshole?
Yeah, so I fucking went back through the notes. I couldn't find that story, but I know exactly what happened. There was a man, so there was a woman, and then her husband had irritable bowel syndrome. Okay,
I
so
can relate.
yeah, it happens. Happens to the best of us. Jack suffered from that for a little bit. Made it through, God willing. Godspeed.
That wasn't it, but yeah. All right.
So anyway, for some reason, she's like going through the cupboards the one day, and she starts seeing like these mason jars. She doesn't know what's in them. It's like sludge, and then like she's like, "There's tons of them." She opens one of them up, and it's fucking shit.
Diarrhea shit.
It's diarrhea shit. He's been shitting in the mason jars and saving them.
And not also, but he's been ranking them. So he would have like in his opinion, like
He's the asshole. I
like,
don't even
he's like his number one would be like, you know, his best nastiest shit would be one, and then like he would just have them ranked
So
from
wait,
like
what
best
are-
diarrhea to worst diarrhea.
That was the scale.
Yeah.
I was saying,
Yeah.
what are the stipulations? You know?
I bet
she
some was
said-
watery.
Consistency,
water,
yeah.
Blood.
I judge it on 4 different things.
Yeah, and like I'm just like,
But I mean, you gotta have a hobby.
Froth.
yeah. Some
You
people
gotta
play
have a hobby.
This is a
baseball
foamy
cards.
one.
Yeah.
Some people fucking shit in mason jars and rate the turds.
Maybe
I
he
mean,
thought that somebody would to buy him one day.
well, that's the
People
thing.
are really weird, man.
Dude, we've been. I mean, obviously, we talk about people buying farts, buying turds. Then what's her name? Fair Abrams was selling turds. But I mean, like
Selling shit paper.
shit paper. If you're, I don't think there's a huge market for a guy in his mid 30s with IBS, shit and diarrhea in
What if-
mason jars.
Wait, is it ranked like when you get your cards ranked? He's like, this isn't authentic.
It's
He's like, this is a
graded.
9 out of
Yeah,
10
it's
graded.
graded.
That's what it
I had
is.
Chipotle this day. I'm gonna tell you right now. this is a good one.
8.5. The surface is a little rough
Maybe-
to edges, but it's good centering.
Maybe he saw like them like going viral and them getting like making some money off like shit. He was like, man, I take unbelievable shits. I gotta start jarring these
3
up.
times a
And
Because
day.
everybody takes a gander at their shit, especially
Yeah.
especially when you think you know you had like a nice one.
Good
You're
way
like,
to check your health.
yeah,
That's
like
it,
dude,
yeah.
I almost had like a 2.5 footer the other day that I was like almost called leaning
That's
in
good for
for.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like dude, we got to take a look at this. This is great.
Walked out like a proud father.
Yeah, like look how my colon's operating now.
Yeah.
Like this is fucking all systems are
Like,
fire.
that
firing.
doctor was great.
Yep.
So, like, and really, like, instead of like shaming this guy, he might have been an entrepreneur.
Ahead of the curve.
He's trying
Yeah.
to turn that negative into a
He might be
positive.
looking like, you know what? There's a bunch of chicks selling turds. Why can't I?
I'm
hop
sure
into
that's what he
this?
thought. Well, this is just like women. They just shit. You find a hobby, you find something you like, and they just shit on it, and they want to take it away from you.
Right, and then now she wants to throw away all of his shit jars.
Yeah, our kitchen cabinets are fucking full with your diarrhea jars. Like, well, fucking, that's fine.
Yeah, he's like, you got your fucking makeup all over the
Yeah,
sink.
fucking everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah, you had
You're
your
doing
candle
these
parties.
Yeah, you're doing these crafts.
Yeah. How much do you go see that psychic every week, huh? I can't shit in a jar.
That
Is this
psychic tell you-
America?
Yeah, that psychic tell you in a fucking cupboard full of shit.
How much can you spend on hot glue, you asshole?
Yeah.
I'm just shitting in jars.
Yeah. Do we have any mason jars?
We talk about like jar shitting a lot and jar
It-
farting.
It's
I
a
mean,
new,
it's not just
new
us.
wave.
Yeah.
It's you know why? Because it's in the news.
And this was sent to us too, so like we're becoming like a shit podcast.
An
Right.
outlet for
Like,
things like this.
Well, they're like, if anybody can give, expert analysis on this, it's Greenfield's Finest podcast.
I wish there was pictures of the jars of shit to like.
I'm
look
trying to
at.
like, I'm imagining like,
because I figure they have to be impressive.
he
I
has
don't.
like a label on it.
I don't want to smell them, but I want to see them.
I want to see a picture of it.
Diarrhea. I mean, that's hard to fire away perfectly into that jar. No.
but she said the smell.
He got to be putting it right
but,
on
like,
his asshole.
She said the smell was so.
It's a wide mouth
It's gonna blow
jar.
out.
Yeah, she said. Yeah,
It's a
she
mess.
said the smell was wretched.
Because
Yeah.
What did she open them?
Yeah, she had to see what it
didn't know what
was.
it was. They thought it was like some kind of like bronze sludge.
She was like, "What is that elderberry jam?"
Yeah.
I mean, this dude could be the next Dave Portnoy.
Right.
You figure if he puts up 3 jars of shit a day, he ranks his, and you're like, dude, no fucking way that's 1, 2. Like, I like 3, 1, 3, 1, 2. You got 1, 2, 3. Like, you're a fucking idiot. Like, 2's definitely better than 1.
Right.
And next thing you know, you got the whole internet arguing over
If you
jars of
start
shit every
ranking,
day.
Then
like
you're
Jack
viral.
Welch had that 2-footer the other day. Z-Bird just put up that fucking 3-footer.
I'm going to be honest with you. I think there's a market for this.
Yeah.
Everybody
Now,
take a picture of your shit
now I
tomorrow.
think about it, I go making a trip to Joanne Fabrics to buy some mason jars
and hot glue.
and hot glue.
A label maker.
Yeah.
You might get sponsored by like a Metamucil company or
Yeah.
something.
I take it every day. Fucking shit's
Fibercon.
expensive. I'll take a Metamucil sponsor right now.
If you guys are listening, Jack is
Oh,
available.
man. Well, all right, everybody, it looks like we're going to take a quick commercial break, so you can go ahead and take a diarrhea shit in a mason jar, and we'll be right back with more Greenfield's Finest podcast. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Are you sick and tired of hiring heroin-addicted roofers? I know I was. I had 6 of them fall off my roof in one day. I didn't know what to do. I found out about Allen Construction. Their roofers don't do heroin. So if you're looking for roofers that don't do heroin, call 412-954-8337. 412-954-8337. Make sure your roof stays and they don't come back at night to steal the shingles. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're sitting down right now and you're listening to the podcast or watching the podcast, you probably want to order a pizza. And if you do, make sure you order from Capizzuto's Pizza, the official pizza that Greenfield's Finest podcast, located at 422 Greenfield Avenue, phone number 412-521-6570. Mention Greenfield's Finest podcast whenever you call. Are you in the market right now for buying a house? Maybe in the market for selling a house. Have you heard about Carlson & Associates Real Estate Services? If you haven't, maybe you should check them out. They're located right here locally in Pittsburgh at 106 South 18th Street in Southside. A lot of people think that they only service the Southside, but that's not true. They handle all the Pittsburgh area, and they also handle property management too. So if you're looking for a good real estate company that's locally owned and locally ran, call Carlson & Associates Real Estate Services at 412-431-1718. That's 412-431-1718. And tell them Z-Bird sent you. Hey, everybody, just to let you know real quick, Carlson & Son Real Estate now does notary. If you need your wills, trust, advance directive, executorship, custody, guardianship, power of attorney, or court documents notarized, contact Carlson & Son Real Estates. I don't know about you, but I ain't got time to be packing boxes and moving stuff all the way around the tri-state area. I just don't got time for it. But I gotta move. What am I supposed to do? Thank goodness I found out about Miracle Movers. Fully bonded and insured, serving the Tri-County area. And they go long and short distance. I just found out they do commercial delivery too. That's Miracle Movers at 412-419-2620. 412-419-2620. And tell them Z-Bird sent you. If you're having lawn problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems and the grub ain't one. It's 2020. Time to get your motherfucking lawn right. If it ain't tight, it ain't right. You best call Rosado & Sons. 412-521-9045. 412-521-9045. And get your motherfucking lawn right. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We're about to jump into what's grinding my gears. Who better start off with than the world's angriest man, Johnny Rosado.
All right. So, like, when I'm on, like, Instagram, I follow a couple of, like, positive, people, you know what I mean, for, like...
Steve Harvey.
No.
He's positive.
Well, maybe I'll start following him. Who's the one guy, dude? He's like, I can't even think of his
TD
name.
Jakes?
There's a lot of them. Anyhow, the one dude's, like, works out all the time. He runs, like, 23 miles a day. He's insane. He's, like, always, like, yelling at people. Anyway. Dude, so, like, I'm, like, watching him, and he's like, you know how much time you waste on social media? And blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, I'm on social media right now. Should I just, like, get off?
Yeah, I'm sure this is how you're making your money, bud.
Yeah.
I'm going to be screaming at people to get off social media.
Yeah.
He's like, why are you watching me right now?
Yeah, right. You should be doing something productive.
You
and I'm
fat loser.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm just going to take this to Twitter. I don't need this shit right now.
Well, that's why Twitter's the best. Everybody's just a piece of shit together on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate when, like, the positivity on Instagram, one or two accounts is all right to follow, but, like, that shit will drag your algorithm down, and next thing you know, you got fucking idiot who fucking has $17 in their bank fucking going on a walk and like, today's just my day, blah, blah, blah. Like, shut the fuck up, dude. I hope you get hit by a bus.
I hope it is your day.
Yeah,
your last day.
I get, like, a lot of them people that are, like, about hustling and, you know what I mean? Like,
cryptocurrency.
I'm done with the cryptocurrency people. But, like, people are like, dude, like, yeah, like, your 9 to 5s is the basic, and then your 6 to 10s the empire. You know what I mean? I'm like, you know what? I'm not working 6 to 10 after 9 to 5. Leave me alone.
Yeah, nobody is. It's made, like, it's full of shit.
Unless you literally did nothing from 9 to 5. That's how
right.
you were able to work.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I get scrolled down and get yelled at for looking at
Yeah,
Instagram.
thanks a lot,
Tell me what a
asshole.
loser I am. I'm like, oh,
Stick to the butts and boobs, John.
A lot safer that way.
is it?
Dr. Scholl's what's grinding them gears.
All right, man. So I had to go to the doctors with my daughters today. You know, me and my wife, both my girls, going to take them to the pediatrician. And I'm like sitting there, you know, I'm ready to go. Girls are ready. Fucking Rose is running late. She comes downstairs on. She's like, all right, I'm ready to go. I look, I'm like, where are you going? She's like, we're going to the fucking doctors. You know, I'm like, yeah, I know. You look like you're dressed like you're going down to Kogo's get a pack of fucking Newports. Like, at least put a fucking bra on, Rose. We're going to the doctor's office for Christ's sake. You got like stained fucking pants, and I'm like, you're
Nipsey
better
Russell.
than it. Yeah, Nipsey Russell with stained fucking pants. I'm like,
There's respectable people here in this doctor's
yeah. I'm like,
office.
what the fuck, dude? Like, come on, man. You're bringing the whole family down right now, dude. Like,
You want
we're
CYS called?
yeah, like Jesus Christ.
She have
Have
a
some
pack of-
self-respect.
She have a pack of squares rolled up in her sleeve.
Yeah, she should have, and why not? You know what I mean? Like, let me rip one of those sleeves off. Like,
How'd you like that comment?
she actually, she turned around and she started cracking up.
Oh,
She was
you're
like,
right.
She was like, that's pretty funny, yeah. Like, welcome to adulthood, you fucking
Maybe I should put on
loser.
matching socks.
You don't even have to wear socks. Put a bra on.
I mean, people's attire in 2022 is the bare minimum. Everybody just walks around in workout clothes for the most part every fucking day. So, I mean, you just got to put some, like...
You don't have to wear the stained ones, though.
Yeah, no, you got to wear...
You
clean,
got
you
24
still have,
pairs of
You're
yoga
good
pants.
sweats.
You got,
Yes.
you got to wear some clean clothes.
Is that so much to ask?
Yeah,
no,
they
they're
gotta-
clean,
they gotta
but they're
be
like
clean.
bleach stains in them. Like,
Yeah.
you don't see them. They're black, and you got like yellow fucking spots. You don't see that.
I got this one hoodie that has just a bleach stain on
Do you
it.
wear it to take your kids to the doctors?
Not to the doctors, but I wear it.
Yeah, I wear bad shit,
I
too,
wear it
but
to the gym and shit. But
There's
like,
certain etiquette at certain fucking places. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you gotta-
can't be a pig everywhere. You know what
you
I'm
really,
saying?
yeah.
I didn't mean it
can't.
like that. Now that I gotta hear that, that fucked up.
You
I
can't
love you, Rosa.
clip that. You can't be a pig everywhere.
I didn't mean her. I'm saying in general.
Right.
Oh,
yeah.
man,
Well, I
The other girl.
I guess-
yeah,
I guess
the
I'm
other,
wear a bra.
the other, yeah,
I
the
guess
other
I'm
girl
sucking
you're
my twin
married.
brother's dick
Yeah.
tonight.
The other girl you're married to that you've been talking about, like your grinder.
No, you'll be good. This doesn't come out till tomorrow, sure.
Yeah, I got a day left. We done?
Zebra, what do you got?
Dude, so Saturday I was like, I'm going to run up to the laundromat because I had so much laundry. I'm like, it's going to take me forever to do it at home. Let me run up to the laundromat. I go up there. These motherfuckers didn't have quarters. I'm like,
That's a necessity.
I'm like, dude, how am I supposed to do the laundry without the quarters? It said go to Kogo's because it's the one over at
Monhall.
Mono. It's to go to Kogo's get quarters. So I go over there and I'm like, yeah, I need $20 in quarters. And they were like,
No fucking way.
they're like, we can't. I'm like, well, it said on the thing that you guys had I don't know what's going on. They're like, we don't have $20 in quarters to give you. So I'm like, motherfucker. I had to drive home. I should have brought my change drawer with me, but I don't. Who the fuck takes their change drawer with them? So I had to go home, recoup my own quarters out of my own change drawers. I hate taking change out of it. You know, I'm building up.
You're breaking into the savings account.
Yeah, I've been built up for years. But I'm like, dude, of all things at the laundromat, I get it if a washing machine breaks, a dryer goes down, the thing catches on fire, but you gotta have fucking quarters.
That's something. The technology got to change.
That's like that guy.
You should be able to
Debit
slide
card.
a debit card into it.
Dude, it's
can't
crazy to
wash
go to
machine.
a laundromat. Those places are fucking terrible. I hate the laundromat.
But that's them. They,
Why are
like,
you
What,
going
you don't
there?
want my business?
because I had a bunch of. I want to get all my work clothes and everything ready for.
Oh, you didn't want to do it at the house?
No, because like them work clothes go.
They've been sitting there.
Yeah, they gotta get washed.
and it's so much quicker. Like the dryers.
I can
and
do
shit, like
fucking
20
5
minutes.
loads at once.
They're huge. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, but I mean, like to not have quarters, I'm like, what a fucking piece of shit move. And then like one more gear grinder. I always go to Barnes and Nobles. That's like my new spot down the waterfront. I'll like try to get some cards, and then I go over to a little cafe. Easy 1-2 punch. I hate when a couple like this people like kind of went in front of me. They should just let me go, and they ordered like difficult drinks and food, and I'm like, why would you do this to me? Because there's one person there. You're setting me back 10 minutes.
You just wanted a black coffee.
I wanted a large black coffee with a scoop of ice. And like, when I watch them order, like you've seen the kind of guy I am. I'm not going to order what you ordered. Like, why not just let me go?
Gotta let you go.
And, you know, I hope you choke on your chicken avocado. You fucking sack.
Right.
you
I hope
like
you get
say-
salmonella.
Did you say your order real loud, like after like they like walked away to like the waiting count?
I left because it was taking so long.
Oh.
There was only one girl.
You let them win.
Working there, and they were hitting her with so much shit. It was like all they do at Starbucks is rip the sandwich out of the plastic, put it in a thing. That wasn't good enough for these motherfuckers. They wanted it lightly. They don't have that kind of settings on there, man. I'm like, dude,
Lightly
fuck.
toasted.
They were like, man, I'm like, get me the fuck out of here,
You should have punched both.
Where'd
of
you go
them.
get a cup of Joe at?
Panera.
I don't have great Joe over there.
They don't. I didn't like it,
But,
but I needed it.
yeah, it's impossible. Like when I can't wait in line when someone's being a dickhead in front of me. I'll fucking leave too. Like, get me the fuck out of here. I can't deal with these whites.
Right. It's always
Always.
the whites with they need their fucking oat milk or their something. I get the soy milk, but when you're like when you're a dude with a beard and work boots and like you're looking for like the percentage of the fat on the oat milk, like you know what I mean.
He's posing.
You sit down when you
Have
pee.
a
Yeah,
water.
do they have a golden doodle with them too?
No.
Like, dude, just have a water.
That's
cuz.
what I'm picturing here.
Yeah, there were a couple fucking nerds. I mean, this lady was a turd sickle, so.
Yeah.
I got a couple grounders actually. So I ate a vegetable medley today,
Yeah.
and there was water chestnuts in it. What the fuck? Dude?
I don't.
You're not a fan?
Nobody.
What is it?
Water
I
chestnuts?
didn't
I
know
don't. I
that.
don't know what they are
It
either.
don't taste like it's weird.
It's just like a crunchy, weird, tasteless.
Wait, was this raw though? If
No,
if
they're
you get-
cooked.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah, like in Chinese food or something.
Yeah, right. It was an Asian vegetable medley.
Okay, that ain't so bad.
It-
I like a good old fashioned water chestnut.
Why?
It's a weird texture. There's
yeah,
nothing else
yeah.
like it.
Yeah, right. I don't. That's why I don't like it.
You get diarrhea fart in your mouth.
It's like a. I don't
No,
even know
it's
if there's
crunchy.
a taste. It's just
It's
so
like,
crunchy.
it's like a raw potato chip.
It's like a raw potato without the
Yeah.
potato taste. It makes no
Yeah,
sense
right,
to
You
me.
said water
It,
chestnut.
it,
sound like it would be
tastes like
watery.
not. I don't like it. Don't taste like
It
anything.
grows in the water.
And I don't like the texture. I agree. I don't like the texture. And it
No,
just
get
tastes
them
weird.
out of there. Like I don't know anybody. Like man, I love a good water chestnut.
You do now, buddy.
Do you you'll be at home and be like, honey, you know
I'm
what?
like, Rosa, fire up some water chestnuts. I'm fucking starving, and then go put a bra
I'll put
on.
a bra on you pig.
Go rinse out your armpits.
We'll shave your armpits this week or no?
I know we're still in February, but come on.
Yeah, so the water chestnuts pissed me off today. I was like, just get these chestnuts out of there. And there was too many in there to fucking pick out.
Well, then you can go overboard on it.
Really
easy, but-
ruined my vegetable medley before I came today, and it fucking really pissed me off. And then a work call. I call this number back, and I get a voicemail, and it's the old school, hello? Hello? Are you there? Hey, what's going on? I'm like, hey, this is Jack from Lumber. And I'm like, and I got tricked by it.
Leave a
And,
message.
yeah, leave a message.
I
And I'm
love
like,
them.
dude, who still has
Like,
this
here's the
voicemail?
message.
That's the
Fuck
old.
you.
That's the old man
dude,
D's nuts.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, yeah.
Listen, part of me was still like a little impressed. The other part of me wanted to jump through the phone and kill somebody. 'Cause I was so fucking mad.
How hard were you going on the other side? Like,
Pretty good.
were
Because
you-
dude, I haven't heard that voicemail. I make 1,000 phone calls a day, and I like got to leave voicemails. I haven't heard that voicemail in years, so it got me. I was like, "Hey, this is Jack. Hey, hello."
You
I was like, hey, this is Jack.
motherfucker.
And they're like, leave a message. I was like, you son of a fucking bitch.
Yeah.
Like, I'll snap out. Yes,
I love that move.
Yeah, it was like I said, I was a little impressed, but like also like when it's
Yeah.
happening.
It's
to
funny
you,
over here.
Yeah.
It's not funny when you're the one
it's not-
calling.
It's not funny when you're on your fucking 50th phone call in fucking 2 hours.
You just want to get this done with. And
Yeah.
you got some
And
funny
now-
guy on the other line.
Yeah, we got a comedian. I didn't know I was calling a comedian.
It's probably a real cut
Yeah,
up.
I thought
Yeah.
this was my Pepsi rep.
Right. Don't get me started on him.
Is that the guy that demands cookies?
No, he's a good dude, man. I'm at an absolute war with waste management right now. It's insane.
Are you?
Dude, it's brutal. I don't know what to do. They're like calling my bluff.
Are they mobbed up? Is it like?
No, they're just a major corporation. They don't give a fuck
Anyway,
about
It
you.
would be a shame if something were to happen to you.
I used to use Biggs, and like I think they were a little mobbed up, and I got a crazy screaming match with like one of their dudes before. But like, yeah, waste management is just like
They're so big.
They just don't give a
That's
fuck.
what they said to me. He's like, dude, we have so many customers. I'm like, that is not an excuse, dude.
Exactly.
I was like, you can't. I was like, I
That's
can't
the
believe you
worst
just said that.
excuse.
I was like, I can't believe you just said that to me. And I
Yeah.
got another like they. I don't know. I'm gonna have a good waste management story here coming up. But right now, it's war.
Yeah.
You going back to Biggs, cuz?
No, I don't know what I'm gonna do. They're calling. I'm gonna be fucking. I'm gonna be
Put it in the back of your truck.
like episode of like Always Sunny where they just tried to with the garbage men were on strike and Always Sunny dudes tried to come in and start their own garbage company. That's literally gonna be me. I literally said to the guy on the phone, I was like, I'll run the garbage to the dump myself. He's like, oh, go ahead, dude.
I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah,
I sit in an office
Yeah.
and talk
At
to
Waste
dickheads like you all
Management?
day.
Yeah, and there's no way in the world that
You
I'm
got to
gonna-
take it to their dump. Though.
I've been
Waste
there.
Management has the
Yeah,
all the
everybody I
dumps.
talked to.
Crazy
it's-
looking.
Yeah. Oh, you mean like
I was like, yeah,
Landfill.
I got it. Yeah, I got it in a bathroom, and I'm like, dude, I thought I'd have like more garbage than I did. And I put it back in the dump truck, and the garbage man wouldn't take it. I'm like, Oh, my uncle's like, run out to Waste Management. It's like $100 minimum. I go out there, dude. It's like the size of Heinz Field dug out
Where's it at?
in the ground. It's like in Turtle
Monroeville.
Creek.
Yeah, it's like
That makes
Pitcairn.
sense. That's why it smells like that over there.
Yep. A lot of birds.
A ton of birds.
You couldn't handle the birds.
Yeah, so if you got
Gulls.
any listeners that work for Waste Management, like the sales department or like our rep, please DM me because they're pushing me over the edge. They're winning right now.
Oh, they are.
Oh yeah,
We
they're
can't
winning.
have that.
Yeah, they have me down. Tomorrow's gonna be a big day for me. I'm gonna take some pre-workout, go to this weird workout class, and then I'm gonna fucking unload on this poor kid.
I can't wait to hear about
told-
this class.
He told me he was out of office today just to buy a day, I think, because like I told him specifically, I was like, hey, if this isn't figured out by tomorrow, like I'm calling you back. And I was like, I'm gonna go crazy. He's like, well, I'm out of office tomorrow. I was like, okay, I'll see you Wednesday.
Wednesday it is.
Wednesday it is. Now I'm just getting more and more riled up.
Let me stew on this for a day.
Yep.
You're gonna make a script of all the shit you're gonna say to him.
I go off the top, and
Off the
some
cuff.
of it doesn't even make sense. I just start screaming.
It doesn't have to though.
Yeah.
If you're yelling loud enough, it doesn't
Yeah,
even have to
just
make
come-
sense.
like,
It's the worst when they call you a bluff and you're like, you know what, just leave it here.
I was like, I was yelling, then I calmed down, and I was like, listen, buddy, I know this isn't your fault. I was like, but you know how insane it is that I have to think about garbage every week because
Yeah.
you guys won't come pick it up.
Yeah.
How long has this been going on? How long?
We're about a month. We're about a month in.
Of not
So-
getting picked up.
No, we're getting picked up, but we're not getting picked up with the correct schedules.
Okay.
I had to change the scheduling around,
So your
and it just-
dumpster's like overflowing.
and they're hitting me with overflow charges, and it's
Ooh,
and it's
can't
just
have it.
I'd be fucking swole too.
yeah, it's this poor kid tomorrow is getting the brunt of this.
Well, good luck,
Well, you've
Jack.
been training for it. It's been a couple weeks.
I'm ready to
coming.
roll, dude. I'm
Yeah,
ready to
you
roll.
hey, you've been
Yeah,
in
but
an argumentative mood
yeah,
lately
but
too.
sometimes you like some days you just feel like, dude, I don't feel like dealing with this fucking shit. Yeah,
They
I
get
don't
you
feel
off the phone all quick and you're like,
yeah,
damn it.
and you're like, fuck, and yeah, then next.
I
thing you
hate that.
I hate when they pass you on to somebody else. And then,
Yeah.
You got to start your argument
yeah.
all over
and you
again.
think you're moving up the ladder, and it's just
You're
another.
not.
It's just another.
You're
slide
going
there.
sideways.
Yeah,
It's
sitting
the
next to him, like, hey,
cubicle.
dude, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Right here, Mike. Talk to this asshole.
Gonna take a break here.
Oh yeah. All right. We'll take a quick commercial break. We come back. We're gonna wrap up Greenfield's Finest podcast. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Are you sick of your general contractor having sex with your wife? Well, I was too, and that's when I found out about Schaefer Inc. Schaefer Inc.'s primary goal is to deliver unbeatable quality for all your construction needs. They aim to firstly be a company principle-driven, and to achieve this, the importance is ethical business practices. That includes great work and not having sex with your wife. Please check out Schaefer Inc. for all your contracting needs. Give them a call at 412-915-1694. That's 412-915-1694. Me and my wife didn't know what to do. We had a gigantic tree in our backyard that we had to get cut down. I've never done anything like this before. Who was I supposed to call? Luckily, I found Greater Pitt Tree Service, a locally owned and operated company. They came out, got to work, and got it done in a safe manner, and it didn't cost me an arm and a leg. Thank you so much, Greater Pittsburgh Tree Service. And they also do free work for World War II veterans. Please call 412-884-TREE. That's 412-884-TREE. What's going on, everybody? It's almost that time of the year where you got to go get your sidewalks or your steps fixed. And I don't trust a lot of these idiots out here right now. I really don't. Thank goodness Giuseppe & Sons is in the area, and they're always on the job. If you're looking for any type of masonry work this season coming up, please call Giuseppe & Sons, 412-421-6711, and make sure you tell them Rocco sent you, huh? Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're having car problems right now, there's not really too many places to go that you can trust. One place you can is Meineke Car Care Center, located at 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. They handle everything, not just oil changes, but brakes, maintenance, everything. So if you have car trouble and you need help, make sure you call Meineke Car Care Center, 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. Phone number 412-451-8968, and ask for Arthur. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We're about to jump into What Would Greenfield Do?
What would Greenfield do?
Whoop, whoop.
If you had to win a game show to stay alive, what game show would you choose? So if you had one game show, you had to win it, or you die. What are you picking?
Fuck the name of it's the one where they're in the grocery store.
Supermarket
Supermarket
Sweep.
Sweep.
Yeah.
That's a good call. I love that show. When that was on, that was my shit. Dude.
Yeah,
that
Supermarket
was a
Sweep.
good show.
I actually have a chance at that, I think.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Who's
Yeah,
next? You,
I
Jack?
was. Yeah, I was. I mean, the popular answer would be Price is Right, but like there's a lot of luck left up to that.
Yeah, what do you want to play, Plinko?
Yeah, and just even
Like
like the
down in
even the
Chinatown?
wheel. You
Even
know
just
what
getting
I
on the
mean?
stage
Right.
is tough
Yeah.
because you
Yeah.
got
Well,
that one asshole that's gonna be like $1
yeah.
more. You're like 1,001.
Yeah, even getting called.
Yeah,
But you
right.
got, for the sake of this conversation, we'll
Right.
say you got called.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe Double Dare.
I was on Double Dare.
Okay.
Yeah, I was.
You were actually on an episode, or you did that bullshit shit like they used to tour.
Well,
Yeah,
listen.
yeah, but that's
Well,
still
so
fun.
I was still on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
With
I mean
Davis.
like on
Who?
TV.
Wait, who was your teammate?
Davis. I swear to
Davis.
God. Yeah, it was when they were on tour. I mean, it never made it to Nickelodeon.
Did they film that at all?
Yeah, they did, but like I
You
didn't
just
get,
They only took the.
did they say there was going to be like a chance like you'd be on that
Yeah.
episode?
yeah.
So why don't they just film a bunch and see what the best ones are?
And
I'm
ours
sure.
was terrible because like they asked us, we were in the 5th grade, and they were like, "What do you like best about school?" And I was like, "Oh, I love recess." You know what I mean? And I said something stupid, but Davis, they were like, "What do you like best about school, Jason?" And he was like, "Nothing." And then like his parents like ridiculed him for 3 years after that. Like, "Hey, what do you want for dinner, boy?" "Nothing." He said, "What do you want for Christmas, boy?" "Nothing." He's like, "You gotta be about the dumbest motherfucker to get a chance on TV." And, "Nothing."
Well, yeah, they knew he blew the fucking chance.
Yeah.
If he would have just said like,
Huckleberry
if he
wasn't
would have
having
said
it.
Jim, you're probably on TV.
Right, and it's a whole. My life took a whole different course. But he got to say nothing,
So what did you do in the Double Dare episode?
nothing. No one got
Nothing.
slide. They didn't get. We
Did
didn't
you get to go up the nose to get a
Oh, that's
flag?
my favorite part.
We did one game. It was like but they didn't have like the regular games. It was like a thing where you had to climb through these hoops. It was like my mom and Davis's mom didn't have to do nothing. Davis didn't even do anything. I like had to run through some hoops. We didn't get any questions right. We were only on stage for like 7 minutes. We got one question right, but like the nothing thing was like. Mark
Yeah,
Summers
get him
was
out-
kind of like, yeah,
get him out.
of
Kids
here.
wasting my time.
Yeah.
I need a star.
Kind of like the Santa Claus in what Christmas Story when he's like, "Get him off my fucking knee." That's why they were looking at Davis like, "Get him out of here."
Yeah, they gave him the hook.
Yeah.
Wheel of Fortune, I think, would be.
That'd
I
be
think-
mine.
You're taking
Yeah.
all the good answers now, Jack.
Yeah.
Jesus
Well, no one's
Christ.
saying anything.
You're
So.
working your way.
I'm waiting for everybody's turn. I thought we'd take turns on this podcast.
Okay, so Wheel of Fortune.
Is that what you want, Julie?
No, motherfucker. I was gonna say Jeopardy because obviously I'm very
Oh,
intelligent.
get
Yeah.
the fuck
Yeah,
out
we're
of
talking
here.
about if you're to win, if your life depended on it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
kill it on Jeopardy, bro. Daily doubles.
What
Boom.
What percentages do you think you would answer right on a Jeopardy?
Well, I mean, it all depends on the fucking categories. Obviously,
You can't pick I mean, just a random Hamilton and fucking Shakespeare and all that bullshit.
Dude, you'd be surprised how much shit that's useless that I know.
I would be surprised.
Well, that's part of my fucking appeal there, Jack.
Wheel of Fortune.
I'm good at Wheel of Fortune or Family Feud. I'm pretty good at Family Feud.
Probably the best of Family Feud. I think Family Feud's probably the funnest. I don't
Especially
know.
with Steve Harvey, he's a pretty
he's
funny guy.
Yeah, I love Steve Harvey. Don't mean start on him. I'll talk about Steve Harvey for hours. I don't know if I trust my family when it came to Family
Yeah.
Feud. I think if I could bring my own squad, okay.
Right. Yeah,
But-
you got to bring your own squad.
Yeah, I don't know if the Welshes are pulling off the dub in that one.
My family might be all right. They listen to this. I don't want to get offended.
What
I
about
might be the weak link. You never know.
No, yeah, I definitely could be too. I mean, depends what. I don't know. I'm pretty quick on a feud. Yeah, I think the Wheel of
So the
Fortune.
bonus round, dude, is where your money's made.
That's
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
yeah,
Brim won't want round 3, you're in.
yeah. I'll dominate the end for
All
sure.
right, well, you got to give all the random answers.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I'll
yeah.
even go second because I'm
That's
good
how good
I'm
I
good
am.
under pressure. Yeah, the feud's a good answer. I think Double Dare, but even Double Dare, you need partners. Jeopardy, there's no way in hell I could pull that
it's
off.
just it's you and your mind, babe. That's the
I'm
beauty
good for
of
like
it.
maybe 2 questions on Jeopardy at night.
And I'm pumped
Yeah.
when I get
oh,
on.
yeah.
Then I'll like tell everybody in the room, like, "Did you see that?" When I got there. Yeah, it was easy. And then there'd be like 3 other categories that I don't even know what it means.
If you can get it like when the high school kids come in,
Yeah, but
It's
they're
still
even-
tough.
Yeah.
I know, but at least I get a little bit more.
Like
Yeah.
like the hometown IQ confuses me.
Yeah, that's some of them questions are
What
fucking
are you
crazy.
watching that for?
It's on Saturday mornings or Sunday mornings.
I told you the one time Rosie got a question right on Jeopardy, and for like the next 3 weeks, she thought she was like fucking like, genius.
Rosie
Well, it-
Perez.
it-
She could like she could like tell the future or something like that. Doesn't mean that you're
It could
Kreskin.
give you some false confidence for sure.
Oh, sure it
Oh,
does.
yeah.
I just use it as my answer.
But yeah, I think I mean, I would love to go on the Feud as a podcast.
Yeah,
That'd be
I
good.
think if we could like go against another podcast and like do like even if it was like a fake Family Feud.
Me and Steve Harvey would just be best friends. We'd be cracking jokes together. I would say something funny.
my
Steve,
man Jack here. My man Jack is great. Jack, tell him about that time you were sucking on your boy Moo's titties or whatever down there. Jack's crazy. All right, Jack, you're up.
That's pretty much how I see it would go.
Yeah. We
Keeping on the bear theme of this episode, how many grown men would it take to kill a grizzly bear with just your hands? No weapons, no nothing. I mean, what is there? 6 of us in this room? I don't think that's enough.
Fuck. How?
I'm
Not
saying
that 500-pounder.
22. 22 going after
You people, he's gonna
that's
kill
what I
a
mean.
good amount.
22 you going in. Only 11 of you coming out.
Yeah.
What number do you think you want to be on that attack? You don't want to be the first.
22nd.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to be last either. I think you want to be like.
No, while he's chewing other dudes up, you just gotta put him to sleep.
I think you want to be like 10 or 11, so you get like the back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You work it from the back, and I don't even know.
Oh, you gotta jump on its back. That's the
How
only,
do you
that's
even?
the safest
How do you even
place.
like try? Like, do you choke it out? Like, what is the
I don't-
strategy there?
You gotta you have to choke it out. You
Bare
gotta,
hands?
You gotta have a sacrificial
hands.
guy, so he's getting.
I think you need more
eaten.
guys than 22 guys.
Yeah, you probably do. I mean, like, choking out a bear sounds good, but I don't think it's possible. I mean, their fucking heads are like this big. They're super strong. The bear's going to be like, I mean, I don't know.
But he's gonna be fighting off the other fucking 21 guys. You know,
Right, but I
Those-
think
You're gonna need to stab that bear.
That's That's what.
hit him with
Yeah.
a rock or
We
something.
like
It's
take
like,
a stick off a
If you
tree.
get it in a rear naked choke, you get it to stand up, and I guess guys go to work on the
Yeah, because
body.
if it falls backwards on you, you're done for it.
your
you know?
toes.
Yeah,
I
But
mean,
you need that bear to fall too. And
forward.
then everybody just lay boots to it when it gets on the ground.
someone's not making it
Like
out.
boots.
Oh, there's a few dudes ain't making it out. for
Yeah.
sure.
Fuck is laying boots. I mean, unless you like, maybe 2-3 guys can kick him in the head.
That's what I mean. You need to stomp that bear's fucking
You gotta
head in.
kick him in the nuts
How
to
else are you
stun
gonna
him.
I don't think you're gonna be able to, like, as a guy, just hanging on the
Nah.
back of a bear, be
Nah.
able to choke it out.
I guess. Shh, shh, shh,
Yeah,
shh,
No fucking way.
I
don't. How else would you kill it besides stomping it to death? You're not. You're not dropping it on a punch.
Yeah, you got. You can't be dropping elbows like Macho Man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And we're talking like, if you could pick up a rock or something, that's a whole different story. But like, no, we're saying hands.
25. I'd feel comfortable with 25. I still wouldn't feel comfortable, but
That's another thing.
25.
I want to pick the 20. Like the guy's gonna. You know, what I mean, you're gonna need some ogres.
You need one big fat guy. That
You're
he's
gonna need
just
some
eat.
real idiots too.
Yeah.
some psychos.
Yeah. Some like, hey
Schuster, what are you doing
man.
today?
Yeah, go fuck that bear up. I'm gonna lay
The
back.
bear was talking shit.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna lay back.
Yeah.
If he starts eating you, I'm
I
I'm
give
gonna
Schuster a
leave.
shot against that bear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That'd be scary. We'll do one more here, and then we'll get the fuck out of here. If your life depended on it, what gymnastic event would you bet your life on that you could do?
the shot put. Oh, no, that's not a gymnastic.
Oh, floor routine, easily.
Yeah, that's probably the safest.
Yeah. I don't know. The rings are tough.
The rings, there's no
Even
way.
what's it? The balance. That's
Do I
pretty
have to
fun.
win or just not fall off?
Just do it. Pull it off.
I could probably just walk across the balance beam.
Yeah.
Man,
I'm
I'm pretty
not
good.
gonna
I'm pretty good
I'm
on
not
the
gonna
horse.
give you a flip.
See, like the horse, I would get so fucked up.
Pretty good on the horse.
You're not. There's no way you're good on that horse.
Oh, we used to have to take it in the gym, dude, back at East Hills Elementary School, baby.
You had a horse at East Hills?
Yeah, we did jump on it, and then like you jump over. I mean, I ain't flipping my hips around, but I can get over it.
Really?
Come on, dude. I'm a natural athlete.
And a genius.
And a genius.
Yeah,
The
we're
full-
just
the
really-
total
we're
package,
really
kid.
padding these stats here.
The floor routine is definitely
That's the
answer.
easiest.
That's
yeah,
the least
I would just do
injury
like a
prone
Will
one.
Ferrell old school.
Yeah, Frank the
roll
Tank.
around,
Exactly.
because I ain't doing the rings.
What about the bars?
The bars, no fucking.
You could-
Yeah, I'd kill myself.
break
Yeah.
my face.
Yeah.
I couldn't even hang on those
I
bars.
couldn't do one,
Yeah,
let
I
alone
wouldn't be
jump
able to
from one
flip
to the
myself
other.
Over. Those chicks
You
are
can't do
strong
one
as
of
fuck.
those, but you can do the rings like a pro.
I know, not the
He's-
rings.
the-
The
the
horse.
horse.
I'm a
Horse.
horse guy.
I
Man,
know, but
Shuli, you
see,
know
I
what?
don't-
I really wish I knew somebody that had a horse lying
I'm
around.
picturing them doing
Yeah.
it.
When
'Cause
you
said
hey,
you said that
when
very
you go
confidently.
when you go to your aerobics class tomorrow night, see if they
Yeah.
got a horse and let me know.
I will, because if I could.
It looks like it. Like you could do
I'm built like a fucking gymnast, babe.
it. You got big calves.
I'm gonna like Google where we could find like a horse in
All right.
fucking the Pittsburgh.
I mean, I'm
area.
gonna need about a 3-day window to get my
stretch up. Yeah, you
get
can
back to the tip top shape.
Sure,
You know?
No problem. All right. Well, yeah. If anybody that works for Waste Management, hit me up. Or if
I have a horse.
you have a gymnastic horse, give
Call
us a
me.
yeah.
I bet you
DM
somebody
us.
does have that.
I know
don't
some
bet you
idiot's
somebody-
gonna come
Or,
up with
or if you have Jeopardy, the home game,
Yeah.
contact
What
us.
is it? Is it all fuck me?
Yeah,
Or-
we're-
that's
yeah.
a Shuley triathlon
Yeah,
right
we're
there.
we're gonna fact check this whole episode.
Shuley's gonna have to do that. Then he's gonna have to hop on the horse, and he's gonna have to get a hold of Waste Management.
That's it. And then what do I get?
Nothing.
Weed and beer.
Yeah, weed.
Well, sold.
As much beer as you can drink in 20 minutes. Well, all right, everybody. Have a great week. Please remember to hit that like button. Throw something up. One more thing. We do got new Shamrock shirts. I just got a message. They're going to be out this week. I'm going to put up some graphics today. So you'll be able to find them tomorrow on our Facebook and on our Instagram. And I think our Twitter has a link tree. So get your Shamrock shirts for St. Patrick's Day. If you order them now, you'll have them before St. Patrick's Day. So you
Before
can
the
wear 'em.
parade day, right?
Before the parade day, you'll have them. So everyone have a great week. And remember, Greenfield loves you. We're out.